Chris Brown is we're doing a live stream. We were there yesterday. We thought they had a chance to clinch it, but work obligations, what have you, we had to come home. And the rains threatened over there. I believe they were just going to storm in. There's rains, the delay with Cleveland and the Tigers as well, as I believe that game's starting at
So 7:15, I think they said.
yeah, something like that, 7:10, 7:15.
I mean, it's wild. If you look, there's rain all to the north and to the south of Erie. It looks like it could pop up at any time. So this might be just a wet, sloppy game. We'll see. Hopefully, they can throw strikes.
Yeah, you look at the dark clouds in center field, like it looks pretty menacing out there right now.
Yeah, yeah. As you said, we were there last night, really hoping they could pull it off to finish it. Unfortunately, I took 2 days off of work, and our options were to stay out there for this game, and you know watch them win or lose, and then probably have to drive home after the game. So it just was like, ugh. And then with all the rain, yeah. What's up,
Yeah.
Elton? Thanks for
Hey,
joining.
Elton. Yeah, good up,
Um,
good seeing you here.
yeah, but this is how it goes. Andrew Sears. I don't know if there's somebody else on the staff you want up in this game more. He's fiery,
Yeah,
and yeah, and Binghamton is out there with their and right off his cheek, and Peck and safe. That's not great.
yeah,
Um, Hopefully he's all right. But yeah, and Binghamton is was it Jack Winninger? He is the Eastern League leader in innings pitched and strikeouts this year. So Erie will have their hands full. That's just one of those
yeah.
unfortunate things where if it goes through, McGonigal has it.
That's right off his ankle. Yeah, that's a big fella right there. So looks like they're getting a trainer, and hopefully he's
Oh
okay.
boy, worst case scenario is Binghamton is the AA affiliate of the Mets.
Yeah, yep. That it was the. By the way, that's the Mets' second affiliate that made the postseason. Right, I think no. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. Brooklyn won the high A. So looks like Erie, like the Binghamton's also trying to go. The Mets are trying to get another affiliate championship there. It looks like Sears he seems to be okay.
And St. Lucie was in the playoffs.
Yep.
Elton,
I'll
it's all
thank you.
about
Thank you.
now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, I know everybody's pretty upset about yesterday. What happened in Cleveland?
Exquisite.
That wasn't exquisite. Thank you. That was Elton's
Yeah, thank
money
you very much,
donation.
Elton. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is it for the minor league. This is the final minor league game of the season, if you don't count the Arizona Fall League, right?
Yeah.
And this is a chance for the Tigers org to take home 3 different titles. And Briseño drops a ball that was
Yeah.
right at his mitt. So that's got to be like his 6th pass ball in like 4 playoff games, unfortunately. And yet he has to catch every game because
Yeah. There's
for reasons.
for reasons. Yeah, we can't really get into that right now. It's just Nick Morabello, who made a really good catch last night in left field, robbing Max Clark of a potential extra bases hit. And yeah, so
Yep. Yeah, no, I mean this is a good Binghamton team. We talked about it last night. They pitch really well. They got a lot of big arms in the bullpen, and they've got some quality hitters. It's a minor league lineup, so there's some guys in there you can get out with basically the same stuff every time. But they had Jacob Reimer had a big game last night, and Ewing is a good player, so talented. Gotta try to keep him off the board here.
yeah, Corey, he can't catch right now. And again, I wish we could really go into reasons why, but we've
He hasn't caught in a game since the end of July.
great pitch there, 93. This is what Sears can do. He can change eye levels really well. We were talking a little bit. We were getting some strategy what Erie is trying to do in terms of just keeping the eye levels for Binghamton. So what the keys for success too. This is going to be like I said. Binghamton's probably the best team has faced this season. They've won 90 games for a reason. They're a very good ball club, and a lot of the guys are in the major league team right now, but didn't mean they're left behind scraps. And also their fan base travels very well. We experienced it last night. Their cheering section was obnoxious. I mean, in a good way. If you're a Mets fan, I'm sure you were pretty stoked to see that. But a lot of the fans yesterday in Erie were not too thrilled with the GM. The GM was a really nice guy. Binghamton's GM. He was wearing a T-shirt and khaki pants. It was a former military guy, and that part was cool.
Big pitch right here. Big
yeah,
pitch. Sorry.
big pitch. No, that's good. No, this is a Let's see what he does here. Nice.
No,
Good
they're right
strike.
by him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the Binghamton. Yeah, we saw him in the breakfast place. That was funny.
Yeah.
But
Injury of some sort, Mitchell? Yes and no. I'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that, like I said.
he's got an achy shoulder.
Yeah.
Which is one of those things. But give him the old yellow hammer. Well, that was just a fastball, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing about Sears is he's going to challenge guys. That's what one of the big bonuses of him. He was a guy who walked a lot of people last year in High A, and walked a decent amount of people early on in West Michigan. And I'd be interested to go back and look to see if he's always standing this far on the third base side of the rubber, or if that's something they did to help him throw more strikes.
That's a good question. Good
But,
point. So fastball, slider, changeup for him. His changeup he can throw in the zone pretty well. He can throw it to both sides of the plate, and that's a key for him in this level, Chris. Is when you start establishing that third pitch, that what takes you from a minor leaguer to a major leaguer.
Yeah, and he's got, the fastball has some deception to it. He can you'll see if you look at the velocity, it'll go anywhere from like 91 to 97, and it's kind of random seemingly. Like
Yeah.
it's not like he'll throw 96, 96, 97. It's like 91, 97, 92 like and in the sweeper was his main pitch coming into West Michigan this year, and he really has developed. Oh,
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna turn off my indication. Oh boy.
what is
Oh, sorry, it's my notifications on my phone. I turned it off. I have it hooked to my board, so I had to turn it off.
Yeah, and so when he's not locating the sweeper, it's not a great pitch for him. So having that changeup coming along is huge, and be interested to see if he throws it right here on 1-2.
Oh, I think I right now I think he might be a starter. I know there's some reliever risk to him, but
What
about that? What was that? Was that? I thought
that
was
looked like a perfect strike three over the outside corner. I don't know. There's some like stuff that points to him being a reliever. Some of it is just kind of the herky jerkiness of the delivery. And well, there you go. Fastball, another fastball strikeout. Good. But yeah, like he's throwing a lot of strikes, and he's coming right at guys, and he's getting outs. So it's one of those things where you just keep him starting for as long as you have to. It's what they did with Herter, and it's a situation I could see with Sears where he comes up eventually, or maybe like a Ty Madden too, right? Like where, because you never know. You never know. Like this fastball is playing for him in Double A. You're not sure if that's going to work in the big leagues. And then is the sweeper changeup good enough to keep you off the fastball? I don't know. But if he's working out of the bullpen, it's an interesting look, and it's probably more like 96 to 98, and then you might have something. But again, it's a development thing. He's throwing strikes. He's got the repertoire for starting, so just keep him there for now.
I'm not convinced Ty Madden exists. Me neither, Corey. I mean, it's been a while.
He's been on the injury report. Yeah. They keep talking about him like, and that right past Kevin McGonigal. Here's the throw from Chris Myers. Not quite on time.
Damn it.
Ground ball right past Kevin McGonigal.
I feel like they're picking on that side a lot, too.
But Ty Madden, he's been on the injured report multiple times about, they talk about him a return to play throwing program. So it's like the same thing that they're doing with Reese Olson. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That pass ball ends up costing them a run. But keep it at 1 and you're okay.
Yeah.
And, Tyler, they just don't have anybody else to play shortstop.
Yeah.
I don't. They don't. That should. No, is that a pop up? No.
That went out. That goes out of play.
Javi Baez they have on the team, right? But that's is that much better than Trey Sweeney? We don't know, and he's got an injured neck right now. McKinstry they play at shortstop when they can, but he's not really a full time shortstop either. And they want him. He's playing third, right? And he's got a much stronger arm than Sweeney, so you play him at third. And they apparently don't really believe that Trey Cruz can be a big league defender at shortstop. And then,
although he's on the taxi squad.
Your other option is Kevin Newman, who that looked like a pretty good pitch right there. That was a changeup. So yeah, I don't know. Who knows why they keep playing Trey Sweeney? I know he's kind of like everybody's whipping boy right now because when everything goes wrong, you go after like the lowest hanging fruit, right? It's, oh, this guy hasn't done anything. He sucks. And boy, it sure does seem like Sears is throwing a lot of strikes that aren't getting called strikes.
Maybe it's the same guy from yesterday. Where
They don't normally have somebody throw. Although we heard that the zone was good, they called it well. So I don't know. It's maybe it would help to have the K zone on there. So now that was lower than the pitch.
oh, okay.
Right. No, Matt, we've shown we put out highlights. McGonigal had a really kind of a funky error last night, showing to people that want to call him up. They don't care.
No,
People don't care. They want McGonigal to come up because they think he can hit. Oh boy, there's McGonigal. Ball goes off his glove.
There we go again.
Let's see. I may clip that one. This is not great, and that's because they threw home trying to get the out, right?
Yeah.
Which it was probably the right play, but
with Sweeney or Young at third, Young went back to AAA today. So
no.
Yeah, but no, I don't think that would be much better, honestly. I mean, I'll be honest with you. No, I don't think so. I still think it's a liability, regardless. So I mean,
I point to people. Look at Trey Sweeney's numbers in AAA Toledo. It's only 23 games, but he hit like 330 with power. He's been a better performer in AAA Toledo than Jace Young. The difference between big league pitching and minor league pitching is so vast. I don't really know how else to describe it. Like, there are players, like we know McGonigal is going to hit eventually because he's got the tools to do it and he's got the ability to adjust. We've seen him do it. Some guys can do that through the minors and get to the big leagues, and they can't do it anymore because the big leagues, they'll pick you apart. They'll know exactly where to target you, and once they keep doing that and it works, and if you adjust and it stops, they'll go find somewhere else to pick you apart, and that's just the way it goes. So like we have no doubt McGonigal's going to hit in the big leagues one day, but asking him to come up right now and hit is not plausible. It's just not.
And everybody's like, "Oh, it's not going to hurt his development." Yes, it would hurt his development. I don't know how you don't think it would not hurt his development. If he makes an error like that in the big leagues, that gets in his head. I'm sorry, like, people are human. They're not machines. And if the Tigers believe that he could be on this major league squad right now, that he would be. It's as simple as that. And I know you're gonna sit there. I know there's a lot of people saying, "Well, Sky Harris hasn't made exactly the best deadline moves and what have you." Okay, that's fine, and we can agree on that all day, definitely. That being said, though, I don't understand the rush. What is the rush? Like, if I originally thought that he would, here's my thing. I have said Ken McGonigal should be at the big league club early in August. I said that, but the more I watched him, then he went in the slump, and the more I watched him in the field, the more I was like, you know what? No, on second thought, this is fine. I got him on the rundown.
Pick off, see if they can execute that.
That's
they got a pick off yesterday too, so that's the one area where Binghamton hasn't played very well. But this is you don't want to be down 2-0 in the first inning. It'll be interesting to see if Sears gets in trouble again, they may pull him and go to Pena.
Yeah, and I hope. The thing is that this is a very good pitcher that Erie is facing this evening. So, if you're wondering, in terms of how Erie has done against this guy, I can tell you in just a 2 seconds here. But it's again, getting back to McGonigal, though, I don't see the need to rush him. I mean, originally, like I said, it's just a matter of development. And should the Tigers maybe have done something more to address the backup shortstop? Sure. But Javi Baez has fallen off a cliff, for sure, no doubt. And so we'll see. I mean, it's just a matter of he's going to Arizona fall ball. He's getting some more time. He'll get some time with Alan Trammell, and they'll probably clean things up a little bit and go from there. And that was something that they did with Colt Keith before. So the only time that he has faced Erie was back on April 29th, a different team back then. 4 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 2 home runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So
I
Erie
like the
has
odds of
gotten.
that.
Pardon me.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, and this
Good
was at
good
Erie.
idea.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mitch asked, does McGonigal have the arm strength to play third next year? I think he does actually have the arm strength, but we've only seen it like once or twice, and it was from like the prospect game, I think, where the futures, what do you call it, the spring breakout game.
yeah.
That was the only time we've seen him at third base. They had him at third and Bryce Rayner at short. And McGonigal made a couple really strong throws, and it was like, huh, that's interesting. Not yet. People often talk about him being a second baseman because that's just been the way he's been projected ever since high school. Smaller guy, doesn't have like elite physical tools, right? He's not like a superb agility guy, and doesn't have a cannon of an arm. But I think he could get by at third.
All right, Malloy's ticket than either Baez or Jones. Malloy is not a third baseman either. I'm sorry. I've seen enough
Yeah,
there
yeah.
where it's
Well, yeah, that's another thing where Malloy neither. I mean, Ibanez is a better defender, and Jones is a better defender in the outfield than Malloy is. So it's just tough. It's tough if your role is right-handed DH. Basically, you have to hit for a ton of power. We know Malloy's going to give you good plate appearances, and if you get behind in the count and give him a fastball he can hit, he might do some damage on it. But he's a guy you can beat in the zone, particularly with breaking balls. So, speaking of which, there's John Peck swinging through a slider.
yeah.
Not the best of starts for Erie here with a 2-pitch ground out by Max Clark.
Although it is good to see him get a little more aggressive
Yeah.
compared to speaking last night.
Yeah, and John Peck had a spectacular at bat last night, plate appearance that I think he fell behind 0-2, just like he is right here, and worked it back for a walk, which is not something that he does very often. He's a guy, he's very aggressive. He likes to swing. But yeah, that was nice to see from him because he's a guy. Peck is a fun player. I think we moved him up into our top 20 in our last update because he does a lot of things like it really well. He's a good defender, strong arm. He's above average runner. He hits the ball very hard when he makes contact. He just needs to tighten up the hit tool a little bit. I've often kind of compared him to Gage Workman in that way. It's a guy who's got like all the tools, just needs to hit. But sometimes not being able to hit is kind of what ruins the whole package, right? That's what just killed Gage Workman.
Yeah, like I said, people do not understand the big difference. Sometimes they just think that Double A pitching is very similar to major. Not saying everybody does that, but just they. Oh, wow, that was sick.
Nasty
Ooh.
change there. Yeah.
And this is what worries me about going into tonight is that guy right there.
Yeah, I mean, you led the league in strikeouts. That's it's a good place to start. But now you got McGonigal up. Maybe he can. I mean, I don't think either of those plays that were hit to him were necessarily routine plays, but those are plays that big league shortstops can make,
Yeah.
and that's the biggest difference. We talk about the difference between minor league pitching and major league pitching and how enormous it is. I don't think people fully grasp how incredibly good big league defenders are. Even the ones who are like, like Trey Sweeney's got like a -6, whatever. Like it's still, he probably stops plays that are hits in the minor leagues 99% of the time. It's a big gap.
Yeah, the game's so much faster at the big league level.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he is grabbing that corner really well. And this is something we noticed last night with the Rumble Ponies.
Yeah.
They are very good at pitch sequencing. A lot of, like yesterday, was a lot of cutters. Like
Tons of cutters, yeah.
8, 9 cutters in a row.
If I'm this guy, I'm throwing nothing but changeups, basically.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Oh my God.
There you go. Kevin McGonigal swinging at a changeup out of the zone because it's that good. So,
yeah. And Erie is a more disciplined team like that. But when a pitch looks that good, I mean, that was the downward movement on that was insane.
Yeah, that's he's gonna get him with that all night long if they don't. I mean, you got Briseño and Lorenzo. They're going to swing right over that too. Like it's tough. Well, hopefully they, the guys commiserate in the dugout and say they've picked up on something and can lay off that. But I don't know how you lay off that thing. So, well, Erie's got their work cut out for him. Hopefully, Andrew Sears can get the next couple outs.
Yeah, bounce back, and I think the key for Erie tonight will be they might have to play a little more small ball.
Yeah, it's not really their thing.
Yeah.
We do. We talked about it a little bit last night where, had Chris Myers gotten on, we think that they may have pinch run with Seth Stevenson because they do have that in their back pocket. They've got a guy with 60 steals in each of the last 3 seasons. So if there's a chance where they can, need a run or steal a run, he might come in. I don't know if we'll see anybody else off the bench.
No, I don't think so. And what's bad for the for the Seawolves is that Jack Wagner has not pitched since last Thursday. Where, oh, by the way, 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk,
9 strikeouts. Yeah, he absolutely dominated. Who was that?
Somerset.
Yeah, yeah, and they got a big lead in that one. And Somerset came almost came all the way back. I think it was 5-0, and Somerset came back to make it 5-4, kind of like last night in Erie. But it, yeah, and you see why. We talk about that pitch. That's maybe he can teach Sears that pitch after the game.
That would be ideal.
But all right. So JT Schwartz, Nick LaRusso, William Lugo. We thought I'm looking at Lugo. Lugo is a interesting looking player. Kind of big and strong for a shortstop.
Yeah, he made some really good plays last night. He showed some really good range last night,
Not-
going to his
not-
left and right.
Not much of a hitter apparently,
No.
but
Very good fielder.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then JT Schwartz, I remember him. Did he go? Was he TCU? Where was he from?
JT Shorts, I believe.
UCLA. Sorry.
It's okay.
So that was,
I thought for some strange reason I thought like Oregon State.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, we'll see Peyton Graham. We thought maybe he might go to Arizona Fall League. You would think that he got up to Erie at the very end of last year, and then spent all of this year in West Michigan. He finally was able to put on some weight. Like it's hard to tell, but he was able to add some weight, and he played well. He's an interesting player. So we were trying to project Erie's roster on the way home from Erie today.
Yeah, we also think there's going to be a lot of minor league free agents to kind of fill in the void a little bit because Erie and Toledo right now are kind of looking slim in terms of pitchers right now that can come in and really give them innings. And so I think that's where Scott Harris has got to also address that this year.
Yeah.
Off season, rather.
Yeah, I think they are we're gonna see a lot of randos, as it were. Oof.
Trying
Didn't-
You're trying to bite that. You're trying to keep going on the outside corner.
So
There's a Binghamton crowd right behind him. If you guys notice, like the whole contingency of Binghamton fans right there. Chopper at the McGonigal. Good throw. First out of the inning. You notice the defensive position there. They played him really well right there.
yeah, that they have all that stuff down seemingly, right? Like it's rare where you see them out of position. Last night, a lefty hit a screaming liner but to John Peck at third. Peck was 25 feet off the third baseline, but he was exactly where the ball went, basically. I mean, he had to dive to his right, but that's one thing. I mean, they've advanced reports on all these guys now.
I did notice that one thing about this Binghamton roster is there's a lot of guys from New York.
Huh. I did not notice that.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
They're catchers from the Bronx. This guy's from, I believe, upstate New York.
Yeah, it's a surprising baseball in the Empire State.
So Wegner, by the way, Illinois kid, and that's becoming. Is it just? It seems like Illinois is becoming more, getting into as far as like Wisconsin. Wisconsin similar with the indoor facilities, but Illinois is starting to kind of produce some talent, more talent.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think.
Well, that was nice.
That's a nice change up right there.
Yeah.
Or unless a cutter or something. I don't know. Yeah. Illinois, they've had some players like, Ed Howard was a first rounder out of the Chicago area.
Curtis Granderson, of course, went to
Yeah.
Illinois, Chicago.
So, yeah, there's been some talent there.
But as far as the university goes,
Yeah. Yeah. Northern baseball is always a little bit underrepresented.
how was that not a strike, by the way?
It may have been poorly framed by Briseño.
This is the difference where you had some very experienced catching. This is I think of the two teams that represent Erie in the championship, this is the least experienced behind the plate.
Yeah, who was there last year? Was it? Oh, they had Liam Hicks last year, right?
They had Hicks was primarily the big time catcher down the stretch
He's
over Alfonso.
doing a pretty good job of you were touching on, some of the game plan was like, if they're going to throw fastballs, they've got to throw it right below the bottom of the zone, or like 3 inches above the top of the zone. They don't want to put it in the zone at all.
Yeah, it's a team that can crush everything top rail very well. I want to avoid the walk here, so maybe he tries to go back and get
Yeah,
something.
throw a fastball right down the middle. See if you
Yeah.
can hit it.
Nice.
There you go.
That's a good pitch there.
Right. It's kind of what we're talking about, right above the zone. He's got, Sears does have some ride on his four seamer. I think he also has a sinker that he throws.
Yeah,
It's just kind of a slightly different arm angle. I used to, when we first started talking about him earlier this year, I said it kind of reminded me of Madison Bumgarner.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I see that.
Nice.
Same location. Went back up there. See if he challenges him. See if he can sneak something by him on the inside part of the plate.
William Lugo. Yeah, it seemed. What is? Yeah, he tried. He kept throwing those sweepers inside earlier, and he couldn't land them.
Yeah, I went back
Ran
up.
away from him a little bit. Well, 2-out walk. Got the 2-out run in the first inning. Hopefully they can. This is the number 9 batter who I noticed he's got to be 5'4". What is he listed at?
Oh, the second baseman.
He's listed at 5'6", 160. Wyatt Young
Yeah,
from Honolulu. He is look at him. He's like the size of Briseño when he's kneeling.
yeah. 5'6" is generous. I'm sorry. I really think it is.
Yeah, but he does stuff like that.
He's been he's been a pain in the ass the
Get the
entire
ball in.
series.
There you go. Little Stephen Kwan.
Yeah, he's been a giant pain in the ass in this series alone. I mean, he's a guy who's coming into that season 244 batting average, but as far as like postseason wise, he's hitting 545 in postseason.
Yeah, he's got a tiny strike zone. He's a little Eddie Goodell out there, and yeah, that's well. Now you've got AJ Ewing up here, and hopefully you take advantage of the fact that you're a lefty. But
Yeah,
this is a pretty huge spot in the game already. Can't get down by. You can't go down 4-0. I'll tell you that.
yeah. No.
So you can't give up a hit here.
By the way, Wyatt Young went to Pepperdine.
Oh, there you go. Was he teammates with John Peck?
He drafted in the 2021 draft.
Oh, so probably not.
Yeah, Peck could have replaced him for all we know.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see here.
There we go. Mendoza had a really nice unassisted double play last night. I don't know if you call it unassisted double play, but he grabbed the ball, tagged the runner, and made the throw to first. So that helps.
Yeah.
All right, that's a big ground up. Maybe they can do some damage here with Briseño and the rest.
Yeah,
So,
but I thought Mendoza had a really good game defensively yesterday. I mean, I know he made an error in game 1, right?
and he made an error in Altoona. Yeah,
That's where it was. Yeah.
yeah, that was. I think it ended up being kind of painful. So I'm looking. Somebody asked. Steven asked if William Lugo was related to Davao Lugo.
I don't think so.
There's a lot of Lugos out there. There was Rudy Lugo back in the day. He's from Peravia, Dominican Republic. Powell was from Bani, Dominican Republic. I don't know.
Lugo is like the
Yeah,
like
it's like
Williams or Martin or
Jones or something. Yeah.
yeah, that effect. So the lineup coming back, it will be Briseño, Holton, and Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo to face again. The Erie's got the work cut out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that changeup is working. And the one thing they had going for them yesterday was they were really making Binghamton's pitchers work. They were running long counts. I think we counted 3 full counts in the first inning. And Wininger threw 11 pitches in the first inning. And he's a guy that will go. He'll go 7, 8.
Yeah, 9 strikes, and yeah, he is. I expect him to go 7 innings. If he's throwing like this, he might go. Yeah, he might throw 8 innings, 7 to 8 innings tops. So, in terms of innings limits, by the way, this is the most innings he's thrown in his career so far. So,
And we do know that everybody, it's all hands on deck, everybody but Bergner and Burhan, who pitched multiple innings last night, are available.
Yeah.
Should have cut down to that. But first things first, got to get some men on base, got to get some runs in.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling great about this changeup
Yeah.
against these lefties.
You know, that
And
fastball.
97 to go with it.
A fastball with tail end action on it, too.
So, and this is the Mets are really doing good things in the pitching department.
Yeah. This is a kid you can see in the major league team in the next year or two, if not next year, 96.
Yeah, just threw it right by.
Yeah.
They were kept trying to feed Briseño fastballs last night too, and he eventually hit one off the wall. But I'm looking to see where's this dude rank on Pipeline's list of. He's 13th on Pipeline's list of top 30 prospects. They give him a 50 grade fastball.
Yeah.
Not sure that's accurate,
Yeah.
but they do have a 60 on his changeup, so that's which I assume they'll go to now, or maybe just keep feeding them heaters, right? Like that's been the thing we noticed as soon as Briseño got to Double-A, is he just seems like he's late on all these fastballs, and I think it's because they keep throwing secondary pitches for strikes.
Oh,
There's the changeup. Yep.
Yep. That's going to be, like I said, that's definitely a wipeout pitch for him.
Let's see how many swings and misses already. Let's see. Well, that's 3 swinging strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 strikeouts and 6 swings and misses. He got Briseño whiffed 3 times in that at bat. Oh, Jake Holton, mind games, taking a step out before the pitch even gets there. I like it.
We'll keep an eye on the Tigers game as well.
Yeah.
If people are interested in it.
That's low.
Oh. So I wonder if righties are going to have a better chance against them.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see if he has any kind of breaking ball, but that changeup looks like it'll work against anybody.
Yeah. There it is again.
Little cutter type sleeper or slider there.
So I'll be keeping, now that we have an idea, excuse me,
7 swings and strikes. Yep.
Yeah.
7 swinging strikes. Yeah.
8.
There's a changeup. Yeah, that changeup's going to work. That looks like a splitter to me, man. Like just the way how much it drops, and it's just straight down. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Boy.
Change. I would you classify that as? I would classify that as a splitter. It just seems like that kind of like late moving.
Yeah,
Change more like a downward like the downward fade is. Yeah.
The thing, like, you don't usually see splitters that are 84, right? And he was sitting splitter and got 97 down the dick.
Yeah.
That is 6 up, 6 down with 5 strikeouts for Erie.
Yeah.
I'm not loving Lorenzo's chances to put the bat on the ball here either.
Yeah. Bull's turn is correct on that.
Yeah, this is nasty stuff. They had. So there's he's got a slider that's interesting. So pretty good looking pitcher to me. Maybe they can trade for him.
I like his windup too. Foul tip there. Is that foul tip or that?
That's a foul tip, yeah. So
that counts as a swing.
Yep.
So 9 so far. 9 in 2 innings already.
Yeah, I mean he's doing this is nasty work.
Yeah.
Well, good work on. I mean, that was up to 87. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'd have to ask him how he classifies it, but it has a ton of depth to it. That's for sure. I tried to backdoor him with I think he did. I think he landed that, but
hey, you got the benefit of the doubt there. It's a 3-1 count here. So let's see what.
It's interesting. It's like multiple shapes to that thing because that was more like just like a short cutter, and the one earlier did have kind of a slurvy.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, he does have Flaherty. He does have to earn his money tonight. See, I thought that was a little high.
And I mean, that's basically the same pitch as the one before. I think he's
makeup call.
Yeah.
Let's see here. But by the way, for those the Hamilton. Wow, because I'm thinking Binghamton. The Hamtramck Baseball Society. Shout out to Gary Gillette who gave me this cap. It was a ball. Oh yeah, so it's a ball. He walks. All right.
Erie's first base runner.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
just as they cap the Hamtramck Stadium that's been restored to its
where the
glory.
Detroit Stars played, right? So that's
Yep.
what. Oh, yes, he definitely went. But Binghamton
Oh
people.
yeah, yeah, they're pissed. They're
There's
pissed.
another swinging strike.
That's 10. All right. I don't know. Myers can do damage. I mean, in one swing, he's the kind of guy that has that kind of power. Ooh,
Yeah, nobody's going to hit that changeup.
nobody.
I mean, if he leaves one up, maybe. But so far, the location that's been pretty spot on. So
Yeah, he's on full days of rest.
you know,
See here. Comes back with the fastball. Oh, another changeup. That's a foul.
that one wasn't as good, but
Yeah, that's a gift. Yeah, he did. That was definitely a gift. Good call there, Bolstern. And he was just late on it.
and swinging strike. So this is
11 swings and misses in 2 innings of work.
this is dastardly stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, again, Sears is going to have to go out there and try to match him. Yep, and that wasn't even like a really good one. It was, I mean, it's good enough that it doesn't matter, but like the ones where he was throwing earlier at the bottom of the zone that just disappeared, those are better. So
Yeah.
yeah, 6 strikeouts through, or is it 5? Yeah, 5 strikeouts. No, it's 6. Or Clark grounded out. So 2 innings, 5 strikeouts, 11 swings and misses, 1 walk. I mean, this is like no hit stuff we're seeing right now. So
Yeah.
and still only 30 pitches through 2 innings, so he's right on track. Sears at 44 pitches through 2 innings, so
Yeah, it's just going to
probably
need a quick inning here.
if he doesn't have a quick inning, he's probably done it after 4, if not just 3, bringing Pena. But this is how you look at this and you see, okay, this guy was in Binghamton the entire year. This is how they won 90 games, right, and made it to the championship series. They had an team ERA under 3 the entire season, that was what Erie's ERA was under the first half, right? Or
Yeah.
just their bullpen. Like Erie's,
Oh, it was a totality, yeah.
yeah, their pitching was excellent in the first half of the season, and then it fell apart for the first couple of weeks of the second half, and then they eventually got it together toward the end of the year. But
Yeah, Flaherty's looking like he's hitting the bottom of the rail pretty well.
yeah, I wasn't even.
Yeah, I was just checking in on that real quick. So I'll be chiming in here and there. I have it on my phone.
It doesn't, like, if the Tigers don't score like 6 runs, I don't think it matters. Like they just, you know what I mean? Like I'm really getting weary of these close like 2-run games against Cleveland, where Cleveland eventually just
Does something like the
just
bunting on. Like
yes.
yesterday, it was just ridiculous.
the unethical baseball we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
But they win. All that matters is winning. It's just I can't, like, it feels like every time the Tigers play Cleveland, it's a tight game unless Cleveland blows it open late.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
they're trying to bunt. They tried bunting a couple times last night. One, the guy couldn't get it down, and eventually popped out, and the next time the guy popped to third base. So neither of them were successful. Although after the first one didn't work, they just stealed, made a double steal.
Yeah. And that's the big thing about right now with Briseño is that that's one thing that the teams are running on him left and right.
Yeah, and in that one, he didn't really even have a chance. It was ball in the dirt, and he couldn't pick it out, and so, shoot.
What's going on? Oh, come on. What the fuck? Jeez, oh, Pete. That's the second one he's done that, right?
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. Like, this one looked like he hacky sacked it or something. Like, it hit him, and then...
Is Motello purposely trying to just dive up the middle with this shit? What the hell? I know he's not doing that on purpose, but...
What? Did that hit the second base as well? I think it did.
I'll have to see the replay on that.
Because that, like, it looked like it hit him in his butt, and then it took a crazy hop like 2 seconds later.
All right, let's see the replay real quick here. We have the ability to rewind it and see what happened here exactly.
Oh, so it missed him.
and
Does
then
that,
went off.
does that go off Mendoza's?
Yeah, went off Mendoza's glove.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it was hard to tell at first.
All right. Well, is that we back live now?
Yeah, we're back live. Yeah,
And we're live.
and we're yeah. By the way, Jacob Bremer. Those everybody who's seen basketball, hopefully you'll get that reference. But if not, I said that last night because see if anybody out there in the audience gets this.
I did not get it, but I'm sure many will.
And there's a looks like a pop up the second.
That'll work.
Yep. Nice there by Mendoza.
Yeah.
It's going to be living by the skin of their teeth, Chris. I really think that.
Well, I'm like we're seeing Wininger, like unless he completely falls apart or we get like a rainstorm, they're gonna struggle to score against him. So the pitching needs to be basically perfect from here on out. That's asking a lot for particularly once they get into the bullpen, right? Like the bullpen, they've got some arms out there, but it's always tough.
Yeah.
Like Andrew Magnow has been pretty good for most of the season, but every now and then he has an outing where he can't locate his pitches, and that's what happened last night. So you don't know. I mean, it'll be Trevin Michael tonight at some point
Yeah.
in Pena, but
Well, do you want to do a rain dance? Not yet. Not yet. And follow that back. Yeah. And also, you got to make sure that if there is a rain dance, it has to be before the fifth inning.
no, and you want to wait until these guys see him the second time. Max Clark has been known to lay down a bunt for a hit, and they are still very good. These pitches are pretty nasty.
Nice.
Another swinging strikeout for. Was this swinging strike? No, just a
Swing.
I thought it was strike two already. These lineup they will work their walks. They'll make him throw strikes. It's just a matter of can they do anything against that changeup, right? Like in that fastball, that's a pretty nasty combination right now. It's the Scooble-esque.
Yeah. And the 1-2. Whoa, he went up and got him. Yeah, changed eye levels, went even higher.
Look at he's a psycho on the mound.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what he's got like a Napoleon Dynamite to him. Like if Napoleon Dynamite was like
Taller or well,
like just like angry, you could see him turn around and go, yes.
Yes. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love his demeanor. I really do. I love his demeanor. On the
yeah, like there's a lot to like. I mean, like I said, this fastball, it's playing.
There we go.
Playing at this level for sure. I'm not sure you're getting away with that against big leaguers, but if you can mix and match, more power to you. And he's timeout. He's not moving. I said this when we first saw him in West Michigan. I said, if and when he gets to the big leagues, he's definitely going to get some pitching ninja treatment for like all the weird, like just to staying locked in, staying angry on the mound.
The goggles, the glasses.
Yeah.
Rec specs.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was low and outside.
He's been just challenged with the fastball.
Yeah, that's why not, right?
Yeah.
It's looking good tonight, so keep at it.
All right, let's see here. The 0-2 pitch. Swing on this. Nice. 96. Nice.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
All right. Good on you, Andrew Sears. That's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And really, I mean, like, so what happened? He gave up.
Really a hard hit. Another hard hit. That ball, that was a weird ball too. I mean, it was the same ball like before.
Just the 2 runs that scored. It was a ball off him, and then a pass ball, and then what? We had a couple singles. One single that wasn't hit particularly hard, so they threw home, and then the guy moved up, and then another single. Yeah. Which was on a ground ball, kind of in the wrong spot. So
they're still in a good spot. It's just what can they do against it? That's the thing. They have to.
You got Malgeri, Mendoza, and Clark coming up. Malgeri did not look particularly good yesterday in the box, but Mendoza can give you like he ambushed a guy early in the game last night. He could also give you like a 10, 11 pitch walk. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. We commented on last night, like we said it earlier tonight too. That Binghamton's a good team, so you're going to have to go and take this. You can't expect them to.
Whoa, sorry about that. I'm not sure.
How many phones do you have hooked up to the board?
No, Hey,
What was what
hang
was
on a
that?
second. Hold on. Hang on.
You're actually getting a phone call? All right. So, yeah. Raj is a man of the people, and many of the people want to talk to Raj, and that's the way it goes. So, we got the game coming back here any second now with Ben Malgeri up to the plate. Ben Malgeri, a player from upstate New York, right? Or no, he's from New Hampshire. Exeter, I believe. But there's the little man. And yeah, there was a decent crowd last night. I imagine it's not quite as it sounded like an adult webpage music, not that I would know.
Oh, my ringtone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off my Bluetooth. That's my
Let's see here. Oh yeah. So
Not that I would know. Oh no,
jeez, man.
the ringtone is a Cuban jazz guy. Yeah. We have had somebody who just texted me that changes quote unquote holy F.
Yeah.
It is good. It is good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
major
it
league. Yeah,
they
major
yeah,
league.
they haven't seen a pitch like this probably all year.
Yeah.
Or if they did, it was in spring training. Like, look, all right, so he's just gonna drop it into the top of the zone, then that's not fair.
Yeah.
Um
What a dick move.
yeah, that's like pretty damn good command of a
Yeah.
pitch.
Let's see here. Goes back to it. Boom. Get out of here.
Outside corner. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
he's this changeup is like 4 different pitches for him. That's this is not fair.
It's the same.
I don't know.
It's the same kind of thing that happened yesterday with that cutter. That cutter was doing 4
Yep.
different things yesterday.
Yeah, they just cutter. Now tonight's change.
Yeah.
You may have to try some bunts and some nonsense too.
You might have to play Cleveland ball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just oh, and then that Mendoza, he got a hanging breaking ball. So we've seen a couple decent of those breaking balls, but that does seem to be the missing link in his arsenal right there. Like you throw that pitch to a big leaguer that might go 400 feet.
So I got 12 swings and misses. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Did Malgeri swing at any?
No.
No foul,
No.
called strike. So,
Yeah.
and
Here.
oh yeah, so he
Ooh.
was trying the nonsense and he swung and missed. So is that the 12th swing and miss you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, this is impressive by Winninger. But they said the Tigers, they have some hitters who can make you work. It's just like if he's going to be painting the change up to all 4 quadrants, this is you just got to get to the bullpen somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the Slurvy one.
I used to have a Tigers ringtone, but I kind of I don't want everything in my life to be baseball related. I want some sort of degree of separation.
I used to have special ringtones for each person who called me, but that was years ago, and I haven't done that in a long time. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I
should
used to
again.
do that. I have that. There's certain people I have that for.
I just have my phone on silent now.
Little peeps.
There it is again. Where's he going?
13 swings and misses there.
Where was the catcher going? Is he running to first base for fun? I guess. Yeah.
No, I have 3 ringtones. I have one for don't solicitor calls. I have one for my wife, and then everybody else pretty much. That's really about it.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking like I said earlier, man. This is looking like no hit stuff. They're going to have to jump on, like, sit on a fastball and get lucky and guess right, or jump on one of those breaking balls that hangs a little bit. But my ex is mean. Taylor Swift, is that an actual song or just all of her songs?
Yeah.
I bought my wife the. Oh, there. Oh, that was it, man. That was what I was talking about. You got to jump on that hanging breaking ball. The Seawolves have an in-store only T-shirt for the Moon Mammoths, and it's the takeoff on the Taylor Swift. It's called "In My Moon Mammoth Era."
Yeah.
I bought that for my wife. She enjoys it, even though she's not the biggest Swiftie, but she liked it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
If you go to the Seawolves store, if you want to purchase something, make sure you have money. Money is important, and the Seawolves store right now, a lot of their moon management stuff has been back ordered, so a lot of times people are irrational when it comes to that and like getting upset when there's clearly dates. Like for example, it's not coming until January, so be patient. Christy and her squad are doing the best that they can, and yeah,
Yeah, you need to be patient. Like the Tigers hitters and the Seawolves hitters need to be patient.
yeah,
Wait for your moment, then strike
yeah.
by getting your gear.
There you go. That's a that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Max Clark right now uh, in a
Yeah,
battle.
I mean, Max Clark had one of the highest walk rates in all of baseball this year. Walked like 95 times, so he's gonna make you throw strikes. He's gonna foul off tough pitches if he can, like that. And yeah, there we go.
By the way, the Max Clark, Kim McGonigal, and Jose Pacheco making the first team All Baseball America.
Yeah, Baseball America's minor league prospect all star team.
90.
98 in the dirt.
Ooh.
I mean, it was in the dirt, but
There you go.
I wonder if they're really going to get aggressive.
I think they're going to need to here. 3-2. Clark.
Wyatt Young.
Wise. So what is they going to rule that? Is they rule the single or an error?
That's gotta be an error, man. He didn't hit that like super hard, like bounced like 3 times before it got to the second baseman.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like they did not. Yeah, it looks like it's ruled. Well, the error hasn't gone up either. So
Yeah, ruling pending. They're gonna you can't call it a hit. But so that's why I'm wondering if like, do you get hyper aggressive now and just send Clark?
I don't know how good the catcher is though. That's the thing. Like glove wise or arm wise.
Yeah, I mean, he might be great, but if you're Max Clark, right? He only stole 19 bases this year, but
Well, he's been throwing a lot more balls in the dirt. So if there's a ball in the dirt, it's a
yeah,
problem.
well, I mean, the changeup's going to end up in the dirt a fair amount, or he did throw that fastball down in the dirt, so
Yeah. There was a prime example of that right there.
breaking ball away. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like you may have to scratch out a run, but at the same time, Peck can tie the game with one swing, so I maybe don't want to risk it. But I don't know, man. This the way this guy's going, you might just have to
They do everything.
put some pressure on. There's the changeup again. Oh, he's losing the command a little bit. We'll see.
And I don't blame people, by the way, for watching the game online or following along Tigers online. I mean, it's probably better for your mental health at this point.
What you should do is probably just not watch.
No,
If it bothers you that much, you know what I mean. Like, just
Yeah.
don't watch and
Watch
go to
us.
bed, do
Ooh.
something else, look at the score after. So that changeup was filthy.
Yeah.
That's another swinging strike, right? How many is that now?
15.
Sheesh.
15 swings and misses in 3 innings of work. Looks like there's somebody warming up already though. Somebody's like stretching. Maybe they're just stretching. We'll see.
For Binghamton.
Yeah, I saw somebody doing
That works for me. This game day, I don't think the strike zone is accurate because if you're looking at that too,
Yeah, I am too. Yeah.
the fifth pitch is
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. Let's see here.
dead middle of the zone. Let's see.
Yeah.
He's thinking Max Clark might take a run too. That's what if you can get on second, Peck hits a lot of balls on the opposite way. Max Clark is very fast. Just chip away if possible, but I don't know. Oh, well, maybe that was that might have been a strike. That was oof.
Ooh. All right.
That
Well,
was,
we'll see what happens. Oh boy. Oh hey, you know what? Did you see the game? Did you see the game day?
Yeah.
It happened? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Clark.
There.
Nice rip. There
And
it is.
was that a hanging changeup or was that another breaking ball
That looks like a hanging change. That looked like a hanging changeup to me. So you got runners in the corners with 2 outs.
with Cal McGonigal up?
Yeah, McGonigal needs to redeem himself here. He struggled. He went 0 for 4 last night with the walk. You want to see him get back to that game 1 form.
Yeah, and then with McGonigal, sometimes you feel like he's got a chance to hit the 3-run homer, but I'd be fine with just a sharp single to right,
Yeah,
or anything.
yeah.
But,
Just you don't have to do much. Just put the ball in play.
which you can usually count on him for doing. Although
Yeah.
he did swing and miss at that changeup in his first at bat. And one of the things I've said about McGonigal and written about him too is that like you can get him swinging and missing occasionally, but usually not with the same pitch twice. But we'll see, because
Yeah.
if I'm this pitcher, I'm throwing nothing but that changeup.
There it is.
Yeah, I think that was the cutter.
Yeah.
Or slider or whatever. Right in the outside corner, stealing strike one.
See if we can go.
Nope.
Is that foul tip in the glove?
Yep.
God damn it.
So
Ugh.
there's a strike on the bottom rail. Fans don't like it. And yep. We've seen a little bit too much of this the last two games, right? Max Clark struck out looking twice yesterday. McGonigal struck out looking yesterday. They've got a terrific idea of the strike zone, but sometimes you just got to attack. Well, he got him. That's probably the best breaking ball he's thrown all game. And so there, McGonigal 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts today. So,
Yeah.
but again, call him up, put him in your lineup.
Yep.
Like, I hate, I'm not trying to be a jerk. Like, McGonigal is an awesome prospect. He's going to be a very good hitter, right? I don't mean to be like, oh, he sucks. I'm not saying that at all. I don't think people quite understand how hard it is to jump from Double-A to the big leagues and do it in a pennant chase and play shortstop and hit. Like, it's just, you're asking for way too much.
Yeah.
What was my metaphor is the Tigers right now are Tigers are on a bus that's on fire, and it is speeding down the freeway. There's no brakes, and what they need to do is everybody needs to get out and push in the opposite direction and hope that they can stop it before they go off the cliff. And bringing up Kevin McGonigal is basically changing the song that's on the radio while that's happening, right? Like hey, put on the Moody Blues, right? Like, he's not going to stop everything else that's going wrong. Nobody wants to see him in the big leagues more than us. We've watched him in the minors a ton. We had him as our number one prospect before the season. We saw him as this kind of player before a lot of people did. But again, it's just such a big gap in talent level between Double-A and the minors or the majors. Tigers in a meth lab. Sure. Tigers in a meth lab, and it's on fire. And again, all bringing McGonigal up into that is changing the song on the radio.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we hope Erie can do it too. That's the hope.
Yeah.
They really. I think that it was a good inning though. Last inning.
Yeah, I mean, you any pressure you can put on him, you get a hit, you get an error, you take advantage a little bit. Winninger's now at 54 pitches through 3 innings. 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. You just hope. Yeah, I mean, Sears, like to get Sears through another clean inning. And Adam, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. You definitely don't want to be out in this weather if you get pneumonia.
Oh yeah, that sucks, man. Hopefully you feel better soon, man. That sucks. Yeah, my brother, I just knew somebody that was in the hospital for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was down for almost 2 weeks. It's unfortunate.
Nice. Getting up in his kitchen.
Yeah.
Get up in the kitchen.
Too hot in there. Get the hell out of the kitchen. See, I think if they get the Binghamton's middle part of the bullpen, I think they'll be fine.
You call the back of your neck the kitchen.
Do I call the back of my neck?
I've heard about women doing that, calling the back of the neck their kitchen because it gets all hot behind the
really
behind the hair. Yeah,
I've never heard of that before.
Anyway, that's a nice pop out to third.
Yeah, shot back.
Peck.
I keep saying peck. I don't know why I say you keep saying back, but it's peck.
Jason Beck at third base.
Yeah, Jason Beck, the good friend of the show, MLB Detroit Tigers beat writer.
Yeah, he does pipeline rankings, or like helps with them at least for like 11 through 30, right?
Yep, and he's a native of Pennsylvania, I believe, as well.
Yeah, he went to Xavier.
Yep, correct. And then I think his first job, I think he was telling me, was in Toledo at the paper.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
Nick LaRusso's going to fight. You're the best. Sorry.
That's all right.
It's Daniel LaRusso, not Nick LaRusso.
Yeah, Daniel LaRusso.
Well, all right.
He was made a career out of one movie.
Yeah. And he was also in My Cousin Vinny.
Did you know that Charlie Sheen, I was watching that documentary, and Charlie Sheen had a chance to be the Karate Kid?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a good documentary, by the way. For anybody who has not watched it yet,
Yeah. Yeah,
uh,
he's not. Yeah, Sheen was too much. He was more of a Johnny. He couldn't have been the Karate Kid, even when he was young. Like he wasn't like um, what's his name? Ralph Macchio.
yeah, Ralph
He
Macchio.
was Weasley enough to be the Karate Kid. You don't want your Karate Kid being kind of studly. You want him being like a nerdy weasel.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen could have done, like he had that clean cut look about him. You know, he could have done that. I think he could have done that.
Yeah, but even in like what was that? What was it? Lucas or whatever? He still looked like
Look up
too much of
That's true.
too
Yeah,
much like a jock. Like
yeah,
just you need somebody who's nerdy.
yeah.
Yeah, another pop out. Good job by Sears, man. He's really giving him
He's gotten a little more aggressive,
throwing a ton of strikes, um, throwing hard.
quicker
Yeah,
innings too.
yeah. And
Yeah, strike. Yeah, there you go.
he's he's feeling it, man.
Yeah,
I like it. Look, just a psycho out there. I
yeah.
love it.
He's like
Look
looking
at
at him. I was like, "You guys, don't mess up behind me. Don't you
just
dare."
he really is like Bumgarner, man. I don't know what it is. Like, look at that.
Nice,
96 on the outside black. Nice easy bouncer.
nice.
There you go. Good inning for Sears. He's at 65 pitches through 4. Do they go out one more? One more inning for Sears?
They should.
It would be against let's see, 9-1-2 next inning.
Yeah.
And hey, Tigers score, huh?
Well, there we go.
Yeah, Sears just turned 23, I believe, Stephen. Yeah, like I do think it's interesting. You know, he was a 10th round pick out of UConn, was relatively young, spent the first 2 years at Rhode Island, and he didn't put up great numbers at UConn, but you could see kudos to the Tiger scouts up there in the Northeast who saw the makings of something interesting. You know, truly one of the there were a few, maybe 3 or 4 really good stories for pitchers in the system this year, and Sears is definitely one of them.
And they needed a victory like this for the top levels because with Troy, by the way, on our top 40 list, Troy Melton has graduated, and
Mhm.
so the he would probably, I think by next year or probably by the winter, I think Sears could put himself in the top 15, if not already.
Is he? Is he? Where is he right now?
You know
Yeah.
what? It's a good question. I will let me look it up right now. So I moved up everybody one when we graduated Holton or Melton rather, and he comes in at number 16. So he's just
16.
right
Yeah.
outside that. And so I might switch him
Yeah.
spots with One Hall easily.
Yeah. No, he's going to move up. I mean, again, this is what happens is you know, we make these lists in when do we do that? August after the trade deadline, mid
Yeah,
August or whatever, and then I swear more happens in like the final 4 or 5 weeks of the season to adjust how we want to do our rankings than any other point. Like it's like
it's
it
mad.
just it always well it just always like do we even have Salcedo on our top 40?
Yeah, we do. I wait. Hold on. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
28. He's 28.
Yeah,
Yeah, he would be higher. I think it's just one of those things when you kind of I think a lot of times we oh, I thought Briseño might have had that. We kind of just base it on our previous list, and sometimes guys just keep staying up high despite not doing a whole lot of anything. But speaking of not doing a whole lot of anything, well, yeah, that's not
Lord,
fair.
it's not.
It's a certain point I don't know what you do. Like I don't know how anybody ever hits a changeup. I've talked about this before. Like if it's a good changeup and it looks like it's a fastball coming out of the hand, I don't know how you prepare for that.
I still think it looks like to me. Well, it is probably. It looks like a splitter to me, just the way.
Yeah, I just mean like you know the splitter's the same way, right? Like it was called a split finger fastball because look, I mean that's silly. That's like a knuckleball right there.
19 swings and misses, Chris.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I wonder what where can we get some more scouting reports on this fella?
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you a scouting report right now. He's pretty damn good.
That's his 9th strikeout so far.
That's 18 strikeouts and 2 playoff starts.
Yeah. Big boy stuff.
I mean, that one looked like a changeup, right? It had arm side run on it.
Yeah. Elton's like, get this guy out of here. He's got to be tired by now. You would think.
Yeah, dropping in that little. So where did let's see? Fangraphs had him 20th on their list. Now this was I don't know when they did June 27th. So as we've seen, guys can continue to get better over the course of the season. Let's see is there anything interesting about him? Any effects?
I think he has three. I think he has 3 pitches, 4 pitch, maybe 3 pitch mix, fastball,
Well,
slider.
he's got at least one breaking ball. We've seen it kind of slurvy a couple times and more like short cutterish. I don't know if you want to call it a change, like a curve and a slider. It looks to me like it's a slider and a cutter, but or a slurve and a cutter. But the changeup definitely and the fastball. So I'm looking. So yeah, the Fangraphs had him as a 50 fastball, sitting 92 and 94, touching 96. He's obviously sitting and touching higher than that today. Maybe he's just all amped up because it's the playoffs. But he started his career at Murray State, transferred to Illinois.
Murray State. Oh,
I don't remember him at Illinois. Oh, there you go, Jake Holden.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When I said University of Illinois, I was kind of shocked because they're not.
Oh, I thought you were talking about he was from Illinois.
Yeah. Well, he's from Illinois, but I mean, what
okay.
I'm saying is we also went to the University.
Yeah.
Of Illinois.
Well, there was a couple years ago. Was it Tyler J? I think it was a top 10 pick out of Illinois, and then immediately didn't do anything. The Mets have been pretty aggressive. It's plus changeup that might make him a reverse split starter. High arm slot creates an odd angle on that pitch as it just keeps sinking and sinking until it's under your barrel. Low variance back end starter prospect who looks like he'll be ready for prime time late next year or early 2027. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he looks better than that to me right now. Oof. Good eye, Tyron.
Ooh. What's the matter, Bubba?
Are you talking to Dog?
Yeah, I think she has to go outside. I'm gonna go let the dog outside.
All right.
Right here with the.
Yeah, we've got something happening here. We've got an action play, don't we?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, right there in the right field corner. That's a good one right there.
Left the changeup up.
And boom.
Get going, Holden. Oh, they're going to hold him. Got to hold him. All right. Well, tying runs on second base now. A single. Chris Myers can do something. They've got. There we go. Broken bat.
Yeah.
Is that Campos?
That looked like Campos. That's his roommate too. Hang on, I'm gonna go to the dugout. I'll be right back.
All right.
That's a double, and that takes away the double play threat too. So that's
yeah.
good.
Well, theoretically, you never know.
True. This is true. Hang on. All right, Lucy, you want to go side?
All right.
Want to go side? Come on, let's go side.
I'm going to post this. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go ahead and post a clip here while we're watching. It's just a double, but got to do it. And I actually don't know who is calling the game right now or who's announcing it. But yeah, Chris Myers. It would be nice if he could just put the ball in play. Right? You're gonna. I assume they have the infield in a little bit, but it doesn't look like it. So just put the ball in play and you get a run, get half of this back. But it's easier said than done with this guy, as we've seen. However, 20 swings and misses or whatever. But that's big. Let's see. Chris Myers. Boy. See now, and he throws that he's thrown a bunch of these sort of no good 86-mile-an-hour hanging cutters, and then he drops that slurve in there. That's not fair.
On lefty too, man. It's sick.
Yeah, I mean that's how he got McGonigal out, and
They need to break through here. They really, really need a big moment here. Looks like Myers is not going to be doing it though. Nope. Oh, jeez.
two of those. Yeah, this is dumb, man. He's suddenly got that pitch going for him.
22 swings and misses. 22 swings and misses. That's 10 strikeouts for him. So
Through 4 innings.
yeah.
And well, now you've got
Now Jerry.
Jerry, he's due.
Yeah. Just put the ball in play. Just a little poke. See, that strike's been inconsistent. Like that. Sometimes he calls that a ball. Sometimes he calls that.
Let's see.
By the way, shout out to CJ from the store who got me a case of Verner's because I bought
nice.
bought him a brisket sandwich a couple of weeks ago.
Verner's is delicious. 3, 6.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like the strike zone seems to.
7, 8.
Yeah. Oh, you know what happened before I did?
I don't know what happened, but I know
Oh,
things happen.
okay. Let's see here. Don't spoil it for everybody. See what
I'm not.
happens. Yeah, we don't know. Yeah! Yeah! So score two? Is that score two?
That's Lorenzo is.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Matt, that's a very good idea. That's clutch hitting there. Nice job there, my Metal Jerry. I think right-handers have a better advantage. But that pitch that was when I hung him in the zone, and he just did a little bit with it and just clicked it right there. So that's good piece of hitting there. That's
Yeah, that's here. I'm gonna post this so I
yeah,
gotta
go ahead.
hear
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. And yeah, great aggressive base running too there by Erie. Boston Cooler, Matt. No, Boston Coolers are fantastic, but I'm trying to also watch my blood sugar. That would be fantastic, and also lactose intolerant. So I don't have my lactose pills with me. And Mount Visit here, like I said, I think Binghamton's going to get somebody warming up here shortly. But great job by Erie. This guy's been virtually unhittable. So, all right, let's do this. Tongue tied. There we go. Now Mountain Visit's over. And see Mendoza. So we got.
I came back and started talking, and I was like, "Why is nobody acknowledging me?" And I realized I was muted. I, yeah, I mean that's huge. And I was saying, shout out to Andrew Sears for keeping a minute for allowing them to get this going, and Jake Holton, the experienced guy, starting it off with a walk, kind of what he did in Game 3 against Altoona. It was very similar to what happened. I think he took a walk, and then Ronzo doubled in that game.
That's what I'm saying. Erie's a veteran squad. You can't really. Yeah, it's just.
Oh, tone it down a bit, Carlos.
So Binghamton, by the way, they've gotten two. They've been ruled for 2 errors so far.
What was that an error there? Oh yeah, the throwing error because the guy
Yeah.
went from first to I went.
Yeah. And of course,
Yeah, the first one was the grounder by.
So we got Mendoza here can do. So 1-1 count here. We got a new ball game, tie game here, and we'll see what Sears will come back out in the top of the 5th. Got the chair there. I'm not sure what's going on there with the chair, but good. Those fans should be sitting down. Mendoza the third. JT Schwartz. It's a JT Schwartz on the throw. 2 JT Schwartz on the throw.
Yeah, George Valera.
God damn it!
2-run homer. That's that's what they do.
I'm so sick of Cleveland. I'm so sick of Cleveland. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. It's just.
This is. You remember when we had that conversation about which team in the AL Central we disliked the most? And there was a lot of Twins discussion, a lot of White Sox discussion, a lot of Royals discussion, and for me, it's been Cleveland basically for the last 20 years because every time the Tigers are good, Cleveland is good too. Like every time. Going back to remember 2007 where they ran away with it.
In high school, I got in a fight with a kid at Cedar Point because I was wearing a Tiger shirt, and he made a comment, and I said, "Well, you guys haven't won a World Series since this is 1997, 1998 at Cedar Point." And he made a comment. I'm like, "Well, you haven't won a World Series since '48, so shut the hell up." And he tried to fight, and he threw me down, and it just rained, so I landed right in a puddle, and subconsciously I just just took my leg and just kicked him, and he fell right there. And his girlfriend was like, my buddy Skip had to break us up and everything. So
I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at so Brian Rocchio led off that inning with a double that was outside. It wasn't in the zone. Then they got Quan out, and it looks like people are saying that Parker Meadows came very close to actually catching this. Yeah, that was a breaking ball on the outside corner.
Some voodoo magic.
Oh man, yeah. God, Meadows was like If he had Nick Morabito's hops from last night, he would have caught that.
Cleveland voodoo. It
That hit
sucks.
it hit off his glove, I think.
Sorry, folks. I lost my temper like that. I'm just
Yeah.
frustrated. Look, I'm supposed to be a writer. I'm supposed to be a professional, but I mean, deep down inside, I'm still a fan.
And this is just I'm looking, I'm not watching the game. I'm just looking at the box score here. Flaherty's at 54 pitches and he's got 2 outs in the 3rd inning.
See if they can get young here. Nice play.
Oh, nice little saws him off. What got to work on our communication, boys, in the infield. Like, I don't know if you want Mendoza. Oh God, Valera's almost on 1 of 30 parks. That it wasn't even out in. That's just. I mean, yeah.
That's the kind of voodoo. It's voodoo. It's voodoo. It's Jobu voodoo. I can't. That's what I'm saying. Like, as much as yes, I shouldn't be mad, but it is frustrating. It is beyond frustrating right now, and you can't. The Tigers are trying to do everything in their human power to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Kyle. Yeah, well said. They can't catch a break.
Sears.
Sears is.
How many swings and misses? I'm gonna count Sears' swings and misses now. I don't. It's probably not a ton, but
Thanks.
He's getting.
Thanks, Bullstern. Yeah, I get a little fired up about this stuff. Like my temper used to be a lot worse when it came to baseball, but as you write and try to become analytical, you try to calm down and show some older age kind of get. But baseball still fires me up. There might be a picture of me flicking off Cleveland somewhere. I don't know, but I gotta be professional. But so let's Chris counts the swings and misses here by Sears. And the foul ball there. Continuing to stay in the 90, 92, 93 zone there with his fastball. And the Binghamton crowd has sat down, and they look a little distraught right now. A little worried right there. See here, let's see if they can get a dangerous hitter in A.J. Ewing. The pitch. Another foul back. There's now still 1-2. 96 there from Sears as he ample it up a little bit there. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, Corey, that's true. The funny thing is they might back in the playoffs because going 0-5 because Houston can't win a game either. Bouncer to short. McGonagall. Nice throw. Gets him.
Nice play.
Yeah, Ewing thought he was safe. You are not, sir. So you can bitch all you want. It doesn't matter.
So I count 13 swings and misses for Sears.
Nice. I'll put that in my tracker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Doing the old slash marks.
Yeah. 5 strikeouts.
Did you include that one they just did right now?
No.
Okay.
So that's 14. And I would guess almost all of them are on that fastball.
Yeah. I don't know if you missed it. 97 there.
I wonder if he knows that his day is done.
He's amping it up a little bit. Yeah. Let's see here. 0-2 count on Nick Novello, who hit a couple hits off him already. 97. Oh, yeah, he is.
Low.
Yeah. Porcello, I think, has both hits off of him, correct?
Today?
Yeah, he was the one that hit that went off the middle earlier.
Let's see. Ewing singled off of him in the first.
Oh, okay.
And
amped up. Oh, look at that. He is pumped.
Gas faced.
Look at that. Oh. You gotta record that, Chris. That was oh man, that's great. Like, just for those who may have like, I wish I could do some slow motion on this.
I will get that.
Yeah, that is awesome stuff there. We're tied at 2 heading into the bottom of the 5th. That is 16 swings and misses for Andrew Sears. That was a big K, very big K there. You're welcome, Adam. Thank you for always tuning in. We appreciate that, and thank you for all the I just want to say thank you for everybody who's donated this year or has helped us out. We can't go to Arizona Fall League, obviously, but it is been a pleasure to interact with people in terms of Patreon and stuff like that. For the Seawolves, by the way, who's up at the next inning, it is Clark, Peck, and McGonagall. But I just want to say thank you again for everybody who's joined our Patreon. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have more content coming out, and we're gonna continue to finish up our profiles and more. And you guys have been great, so thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm posting things.
Yeah.
Nick Morabito strikes out swinging.
That was a baseball. That's a face. We were talking about. Remember we were talking about that yesterday, Chris. The faces you make, the strikeout faces. with
Yeah, mid pitch face.
Nice face, like the. Or my favorite. I used to play basketball. I always had the. When I pick up basketball, my friends would make fun of me because I just feel like the. But, yeah. So Max Clark had a good at bat last time. Thank you, R1 versus J4. Much appreciated. Yeah, Adam, we'll definitely have to meet next season for sure. I'll be out there per normal 3 or 4 times a year. Well, actually, I was out there. No, 5. I was out there a lot this year.
What, Erie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
50. So in total, I counted. I was telling Chris yesterday, 55 games between Erie, Toledo, West Michigan, and including the Tigers this year. Now, it's not as much as the beat writers per se, because the beat writers do a hell of a lot more, but not bad.
Oh, so they got bullpens getting ready to head in. So that may have been
Yeah,
Sears' final pitch of the year, and if it was, that's
hell of a start.
in a great way to go out.
Looks like Trevor Michael warming up.
You know.
But yeah. That roller coaster sucks, Steven.
Which one?
The Altoona roller coaster.
Oh, yeah, we were just joking about that. I've never been on it, but
Yeah. No, it was just a joke earlier. We were talking to GC about that.
yeah.
See what Clark can do here. Nice follow back there, 96. 96 there.
Yeah. So Sears, 76 pitches.
Excuse me. Little things they have to do. That's the way I look at it. 2-2 pitch coming up here. Clark, nice pitch. Oh, man.
That's it.
Another,
Slur.
yeah, there was nothing he could done about it. So I'm wondering if the Rumble Pony is going to have somebody warm up here too soon. As
Winninger's in the 80s. His pitch count's the 80s. It'll be a difference in how the organizations. We'll see how they run it.
Yeah. Erie's a beautiful town. Like by the aisle is really cool. I like Erie a lot. I really do. A lot of people give a lot of crap to Erie, but Erie's cool. People in Erie there's a certain authenticity about the people there, but Mitchell, I think Clark probably towards the end of the season. I was talking to somebody from Baseball America about that, and Clark definitely should be in a big league roster at some point next year. When is the question? It just depends on how much time he gets in Toledo. But we'll see.
Oh man, they're
96 again.
And that was that had some late run to it. So
I think you can get him to 90 pitches at this. I would think this would be his last inning. I think you get him that point. He's right now at 83.
So too. I mean, it's fun that Sears was able to basically, go. He's gone 5 innings on 76 pitches. Winninger's at 84 right now, and part of it is a billion strikeouts, right? But yeah, it's kind of a bummer that I just see what he was doing, just getting by with that changeup so much early, and now he's gone to this slurvy breaking ball that's giving him fits. I assume he's going to go back to the changeup too, but who knows? We've got Kevin McGonigal here, so that was a pitch to drive.
2-seamer. Yeah, he's got everything. He's got has really good late action, breaking action to it.
TJ Lang tweeting at us.
Oh, what did he say?
He asked if Ben Malger was free for the rest of the night.
Former Lion offensive lineman, correct?
I had no idea he was following us. So there you see, I mean, that's the changeup right there. It looked like he didn't have a feel for it. That one just kind of went. And I heard Sam was calling it a split. So
it is a split. Okay, so it is a split. All right.
Yeah.
It's a nasty split. Nasty split. Old school split there.
Oh,
Man,
He's hanging these to McGonigal, and he's not.
Congo just needs one. That's all he needs. Just give
Give
him
him
one.
here. Here's a thing. Why don't you try throwing him a fastball up and in?
Yeah.
Just give it a try.
Yeah.
Just try it. He probably won't hit it.
No, hit it. He won't hit it out of the right field. No, not at all.
But
They can work a walk here.
I'll take whatever.
Yeah.
Good eye.
Out there.
You did try the fastball, but you're not gonna.
And this is where like rubber hits the road here. Let's see what McGonigal can do here.
Yeah, it's just we're getting close to that 90 pitch mark you talked about. Well, good eye. Spat on the changeup. What do we have? What do we have coming up?
And there's Trevor Michael.
Various timeouts and
the 3-2 pitch. Whoa, 96 back up.
there you
Changed
go.
eye level. He changed eye level on there.
And he did throw the fastball up and in. That's 3 strikeouts for Kevin McGonigal tonight.
Yeah. We don't want to see a golden sombrero. We do not want to see that. Which is a golden sombrero is 0 for 4 or 0 for 5.
4 with 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, we do not want to see that. 11 strikeouts for him. So Winninger right now, 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts. And that was, let's see here.
I would be curious.
25 swings and misses.
I
25.
want to see something real quick.
So Clark's arm, I think he might be suited in right field. It depends on what they're going to do with Carpenter too.
Yeah. Let me see something. I have a sneaking suspicion about this.
What do you have a sneaking suspicion of?
Well, this is 3 strikeouts for Kevin McGonigal. That can't have happened more than once this year, if at all. And he's got him swinging at 3 different pitches.
Ooh.
I'm looking.
So yours is back out for the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It looks like that's according to game day.
That's surprising. If they've got Michael warming up, I wouldn't think that.
Or maybe they have him just in case if they'll see how he does in the first batter, maybe. Or maybe they haven't updated on game day yet. We'll see.
So let's see. All right, I'm looking. McGonigal had 1 3-strikeout game in West Michigan.
Oh, Sears is back out, Chris.
I'll be damned. So good for him.
Uh-oh.
And
yeah. Mm-hmm. Fucking Jacob Reamer, one batter.
This is the second time. The second time they've done this with a starter. Like, I know it was, we were enjoying his. Oh, and that's the home run.
Yeah, that's a bullshit.
Opposite field. Well, I mean, That's Reimer is going to be the MVP if they win. He had 3 RBIs yesterday.
Yeah.
That was not a bad pitch.
He just reached out and got it. What are you going to do with this pitch? I mean, it's just. Oh, yeah, he knew it. He knew it immediately.
All right.
Now they'll go to Trevor Michael. Yeah, Trevor Michael's in for Sears.
Yeah.
I don't know why they left him in. I don't.
It's the second time they've done that. They left Burren in. That who knows? Maybe it was a call from above.
Yeah.
But I'm checking something real quick. Foul tip. Sorry, I'm just checking.
You're good.
That was called out. All right.
All right. So
this year.
Excuse me. Let's see here. So Trevor Michael, so far in the postseason, here's some stats on him, real quick, as far as 3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, and 6 strikeouts so far this postseason. On the year, between jumping around everywhere, 2.18 ERA. Let's just specifically focus on Erie. 16 games, 26 innings, 16 hits, 5 earned runs, 27 strikeouts, holding batters to a 170 batting average. He has seen some time in Toledo, 10 innings work, 1 earned run actually in Toledo, 7 hits, and 5 walks, unfortunately, though, but 14 strikeouts. So he's kind of built himself into an org arm. He's 27 years old. I'm sorry, 28. He just turned 28 last week. So he was drafted in the 10th round out of Oklahoma. So he is a Sooner. There you go. As soon as they drafted him, too, I felt like he was going to be a guy that was going to be org. I don't say org arm, but would have a fast track. But fastball sits around 93, 94. Slurve, which was a slider, has gone to being like a 3 inning guy sometimes. Was a closer at Oklahoma. The pitch is dangerous. Like I said, this is the dangerous part of Binghamton right here. It looks like Binghamton does have somebody warming up in the bullpen. I can't tell who that is from here, but there is somebody warming up. We'll see if they get somebody going. 2-1 pitch. Smith swings and hits a single to the left field.
Yep.
And
This
Binghamton's had the first 2 batters reached.
is Binghamton. This is a good team. Winninger. Let's see. So yeah, it's the first time in McGonagall's career he struck out swinging 3 times in a game.
Wow. All right. That's a stat posted. First,
It's the 3rd time in his career he's had a 3 strikeout game.
first time first time.
First time that they were all swinging. And he got him with a changeup the first time, the slurve the next time, and then the fastball that time, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get a 4th at bat. He should, right after.
Yeah.
So yeah, Erie's got some more work to do. Maybe
Yeah.
get that was not framed terribly well.
First time in his career, right, Chris?
Yeah, I tweeted it out from our account.
Oh no, we had somebody asking in a text.
Oh.
Greg was asking.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
time's up.
Let's see.
Well, people are gonna say, "Oh, I don't care. Call him up. I don't care."
All right,
What happened?
2-run homer for Binghamton.
Mother.
So that is a bit of a death blow there. Maybe bringing in Michael in one batter earlier wouldn't have mattered. So
Oh, come on.
it's a
Oh,
good
that
team.
went over there. This is Binghamton's revenge tour, as you call Erie. I don't need to see the crowd. I don't need to see that crowd. I don't want to see them.
It's the Erie broadcast. They're showing the loud people. Yeah, that's unfortunate. These are. Yeah, that was a slider just right up and over the plate, and he stroked it. Nothing you can do but give Binghamton credit, man. Like they're not missing their opportunities.
Yeah. No, like I said, Binghamton's a very good team. Very, very good, disciplined team. Defensively, offensively, There's a reason why. Like I said, this is the reason why they won 90 games. Let's have a very good system. Three teams. This is three teams have reached the postseason. They have very similar postseason success as the Tigers do, and they're just shy of the Tigers in terms of winning percentage as a total totality.
Couldn't get that second homer up.
I'm not worried about it.
Keep people updated on that. What actually is happening in the games, but yeah, well, it's a pretty big hill to climb now for
Yeah.
for Erie. I'm not doubting them. Right, this is one of the better offenses in baseball in minor league baseball, but can't give up any more runs. Let's see.
JT Schwartz, the batter.
So what's going on in the Tigers game? The Tigers blowing it as well, even more. Let's see.
Schwartz,
Still 2-1.
Still 2-1. There we go. First out of the inning.
Needless to say, it would behoove the Tigers to not lose this game.
Yeah.
And but they can't score against Cleveland, and Cleveland takes every single advantage possible. I feel like Michaels doesn't. I know he's throwing like a sweeper right here. I thought he always had more of a downer breaking ball that he threw.
I thought so too, and that was a pitch that just literally hung over there. By the way, Houston and the A's start at 10:05 tonight. So if you're looking to see, if you're doing some scoreboard watching later, so that has Hunter Brown pitching for Houston against Ravino. So
don't really like that matchup. Yeah. Now the Tigers do have the tiebreaker over Houston, but it would be ideal if the Tigers could just win a game, right? Not go on this would be 9 straight losses for the Tigers?
that would be correct.
Or 8. Let's see, they lost 3 to Cleveland, 3 to Atlanta, 1 to Cleveland. This would be 2 to Cleveland, so it'll be 8 straight losses. In any event, just win a damn game, right? Put the bat on the ball, get some runs in, win the game. But they are incapable of doing that right now. So
thank you, Turd Ferguson. We appreciate this. Appreciate your name too, by the way.
Yeah, and Dan Rickleball is coming out to. Yeah, this is not. This is the second straight game where like the things just haven't gone to plan. Like they theoretically went to plan and then they did not.
Yeah.
Like I was stunned. Like it was, I'm glad they gave Sears an opportunity to go out there and keep pitching. And it was like we said, it wasn't like he made a bad pitch. I was just kind of stunned that they did it. Like given what they've done for most of the year.
Flaherty 74 pitches through 4 innings.
Yeah, that's just Jack Flaherty now. Like he looks like a guy who's going to end his career as a reliever to me. Or he's basically like the modern AJ Burnett, where he's just throwing nothing but curveballs in the dirt. And, he'll get Burnett eventually, turned into like a solid veteran number 4 starter who didn't walk a ton of people, but he was also a tweaker on the mound. He looked like a tweaker all the time. He's always like,
yeah, in the faces. So far I've thrown my hat now 3 times. So if you're playing a drinking game at home, which you're not, but if you are,
well, if you're watching the Tigers, you might be drinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is it's a bummer, man. They just when they came back a couple innings later, you get this. You can't make any mistakes against this team.
No. Cleveland is a team like, especially guys like Jose Ramirez, Steven Kwan. They're just.
There you go. I said McGonigal struck out 3 times the first time in his career. Somebody said it's a perfect time to call him up. He'll fit right in. It's just nobody can be happy, or I don't blame anybody. I guess it's nothing but bad things, unless you the Whitecaps or the Flying Tigers.
Yeah.
And Erie is in the championship game for the 4th straight year. Like how you can't get too upset if they don't pull it out. It would be a pretty awesome comeback if they do. They've got 12 outs to work with, and
yeah. As far as the order goes, when they come back, it'll be Marceño, Holton, and Or is that
Lorenzo,
Lorenzo? Yeah, Lorenzo.
and it'll be see. We'll see who. I mean, I wouldn't think Winninger's at 89 pitches. I mean, they may. It's the last game of the season. They may
Yeah,
send him out for one more inning.
yeah, but they have. It seems like that guy's been warming up for a while though.
Yeah,
All of a sudden he's just throwing strikes. Michael getting his act together.
yeah, that helps.
Yeah. I think they're trying to get Michael to maybe go multiple innings, but I don't know if he will now. Wyatt Young, that kind of held them in check a little bit. Young, 1 for 2 on the day, but like I said, through the series, during the playoffs, he's batted over 500.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
yeah, he's had a really good postseason. Binghamton also, by the way, was trying to get into the late show. John last night tonight with John Oliver. They submitted a name, but they did not get picked.
Oh yeah.
Forgot the name. Like Rump was something. I can't remember.
I don't know. I mean, they have their. We talked about their secondary logo is the bathtub donkeys.
Yeah. Which is whatever. This just seems silly. It's like an AI generated name or something.
Yeah. The old Wu-Tang name generator. I think that's how Childish Gambino got his name. He put it into a Wu-Tang name generator, and that's what came out.
I did not know that.
Yeah. He's Donald Glover, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Donald Glover, yeah. Not to be confused with the great actor
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Getting too old for this.
Yeah.
Riggs!
Yeah.
Riggs!
Where's it? You need the saxophone. It's not Lethal Weapon without the saxophone.
Diplomatic immunity. Just been revoked. Anyway, Lethal Weapon.
By the way,
right?
Lethal Weapon 2. The first movie, I did not know that the what should I call it? The South Africans were such dicks.
The Cougarans.
The Cougarans. Or was it Dutch? It was the Dutch, right? They were Dutch too.
I think they were South African. That's the Afrikaans. It's the
Oh
Dutch,
yeah.
the people from the Netherlands who settled in South Africa.
Yeah. And
All right, okay. Just lazy fly out to center, and all right, boys, got some work to do. Got to get on the mound and
Briseño,
Not on the
Holton,
mound.
and
got to get up to the plate.
Lorenzo,
Yeah.
like as I mentioned earlier, coming up the plate here, and they got some things done last time, so we'll see if what Binghamton will come out with, whether Winger will come out there or not again. We'll see. I hope not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, would you rather? Yeah, I don't know. He was really good. It's 20 strikeouts across, I think, 11 innings in the playoffs. Looks like a legit. But like I said, the Mets have really done some impressive things with their pitching development. Talked about it before about they had more guys throwing 100 in low A St. Lucie than the Tigers have in their entire organization. They sent 3 pitching prospects up to the majors this year. Nolan McLean has been one of the best pitchers in baseball since he came up. It's like a 1.9 ERA over 7 starts. Jonah Tong, was a minor league pitcher of the year. They brought up Brandon Sprout, who was a guy that always threw really hard and nobody could understand why he wasn't any good in Florida. And then he got into pro ball and he got good. And then earlier this season he was bad and then he got good again. So the Mets seem to be knowing what they're doing with their pitching, and it'd be nice to get a little bit more of that in the Tigers system right now.
Yeah.
We talked about, it's long been considered kind of one of the Tigers' strengths, especially after last year. It was like, oh, they can turn anybody into a pitcher, but this has been a real year of regression in terms of the farm system and pitching. So they do have a new pitcher.
Yeah, Johander Suarez. So what's up with him? What's up? What's up with that?
23-year-old.
The Dominican Republic, I believe.
He was in AAA for parts of this year.
Boo.
Looks like he was split his time between the rotation and as in AA he had a 3.05 ERA with 9 strikeouts per 9. In AAA he went up and had a 9.28 ERA in 10 innings. So maybe he's just one of those guys who can't get it done in AAA, but he's got the ability for AA. Yeah.
Yeah. That will play. That'll work.
We'll see. We'll see what they can do here. This is you like Briseño to make him throw strikes and wouldn't what's we get what's going on? Oh, so has somebody erased the back line?
What happened?
I don't know. It looks like Briseño's talking about the back of the batter's box. He thinks the line is off or something.
Oh,
Remember Miguel Cabrera did that once. He got to the plate and
oh
was like,
yeah.
the batter's box is off. And everybody's like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, look at that. I feel like there was also something like that with Pujols did that with the lighting somewhere. It was like, hey, these lights aren't right. I'm like, I'll be damned, he's right. Yep. Briseño 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts so far tonight.
A little interesting windup there comes to when it comes to set.
Yeah, I think he's because we haven't seen, the velocity is nothing special here. He must just have a little bit of funk to him that gives double-A hitters a little problem.
I'm sorry, he's a native of Venezuela. Sorry, there we go.
Yonder Suarez.
Yeah,
Yeah, he hides the ball pretty well, and that's a little short breaking ball. Had Briseño out front, and there you go, easy out. So now we got Jake Holton up. Holton's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout and a run scored. Holton has had some confident takes up there today. Remember the one he took a ball before it was like
yeah.
he stepped out of the box before Wininger even finished the delivery.
Excuse me.
It's all good. Sleeping in a hotel room isn't always best for your.
No, it's been a long day, but nevertheless.
Yeah, and you drove the whole way back, so.
This is again. You know what? What I like about Holton is we haven't seen him take a lot of foolish swings. So
No, I mean, this is, what's interesting is we've talked about him. He's been in Erie for 3 straight years, 3 full years. And when he first got there, he was a guy who walked a ton and hit for average, but didn't hit for much power. And over the last 2 years, he's kind of evolved into a guy who hit for more power. Hit 19 home runs this year, which is a career high. Didn't walk as much, but I think it's still in there for him. I think he just decided to get more aggressive to hit for more power. So, yeah, you just see him confident takes. He's always had a good eye. Trying to think. Jake Holton is older than Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson and Parker Meadows and I think Justin Henry Malloy. He's a veteran. He's seen it all here in Double-A.
at some point, you think he's ready to move on.
Make him throw the strikes. Yeah, well, it's clear that this front office just believes certain guys are at the level that they can handle, and maybe doesn't necessarily view them as future big leaguers, so they just keep them. And as a player, it's got to be super frustrating, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can retire. You can't say, hey, trade me. I mean, you can, but it's not going to happen probably. So you just keep trying. And, yeah, unfortunately, it looks like he strikes out looking here, huh? Just, yep.
That was
Looking
good
for.
That was a good frame job though too by the catcher.
He did not swing at a pitch in that plate appearance. Ball, called strike. So,
Not sure why he wasn't a little more aggressive.
Up there hunting a walk. It's not the worst idea when you're down by 3 runs, but got to be selectively aggressive.
And it leads it up
Now
to
we got
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a walk and a run scored. Scored the tying run, and ever since then,
that was a sick pitch.
So he's throwing that. So he's got 2 different breaking balls as well. He's got the 84-mile-an-hour one and that like loopy curve slurve. Yep.
Oh, there it is again.
Yep.
Yeah, you can throw it inside. You can throw it outside.
I mean, you can see like there are a lot of different ways you can get Tyron Lorenzo out. If you make a mistake, he might, punish you. But I mean, we're expecting, I think, another full season in Erie, if not more than one, right? Like,
yeah,
he's got a lot of work to do at the plate and behind the plate, and who knows if they'll even keep him catching. He's done nothing but DH. He hasn't even played any first base, right?
No, he has not played first base at all either.
So
it's a concern. The Tigers like guys that can play complete. Either
play both sides of the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tigers do. I mean, and you've got talent, like switch hitter, and it's just it's interesting to see these kind of ups and downs in Lorenzo's career, right? Like he was not hitting very well for Great Lakes last year, came over to West Michigan and was on fire. Went to the Arizona Fall League, had a great Fall League season, right? And people were like, "Hey, it looks like he could actually catch," and hit really well. And then it's just been he had a rough first month, and he turned it around in May, and then ever since then, it's just been kind of bad for him. So that looked like a strike, and he took it confidently, and good for him.
Let's see if he can. I said, just keep working up the pitch count a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's the reliever. You do whatever you can. Oh, and we've got a mound visit. Oh, all right. Cleveland's up 3-1 now. Then.
Oh, great. Quan RBI, of course.
Well, it's. Let's see how it happened. I'm looking. It was a Brian Rocchio single again, and then he stole, and then Quan singled him in. It's Cleveland baseball, man. They are just playing a brand of baseball. It's almost like they're playing two different sports. It's almost like Cleveland's playing softball and the Tigers are playing baseball, and like they don't understand how. Like, what, you're allowed to steal bases? You're allowed to hit with runners in scoring position? That doesn't seem fair. But like I said, you don't win whatever 20 games out of 25 without playing really good baseball, and you don't lose that many without playing really bad baseball. And there you go. And
Ronzo here. Yeah, it'd be nice if he gets another hold one here. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a nice drive. In the right field corner. That's going to be extra bases for him. I don't think
second double of the game.
Yeah. Smith looks like he had a... Whoa.
Oh,
whoa. Smith had a hard time coming up with that in right field, but yeah, there's another double. Thank God. All right, so runners in... Still has the broken bat. Is that Campos? Yeah, that's Campos.
Is that the broken bat from last night?
Yeah. Yeah.
He got grounded to a double play. Why does Campos have that?
I have no idea. Superstitious. Cubans are superstitious. I mean, me being Cuban, I can tell you that firsthand.
He's happy for him, at least. That's nice.
Yeah.
If you're not going to play, you can at least be happy for your teammates, right?
Yeah.
Well, a 3-1 deficit against Cleveland feels like 10-1 against anybody else, right? So
Tyler Holton's in now for the Tigers.
yeah. Flaherty couldn't even give him 5 innings, huh?
No. Yeah. Let's see here. Myers looks like he's going to ground out here. Yeah, it's the second.
Sharp, he hit it hard, but
yeah, that's a nice play there. It's a good play there by Wyatt Young, and we go to the top of the 7th. Binghamton 5, Erie 2. Tigers are 0-3 with runners in scoring position. Great, Matt. Great.
That's not even. I mean, that's typical, but normally by this point it's more like 1 for 8 with an infield single that didn't score anybody, right? Like, but Tanner Bybee, he was awful all year, and then figured it out like the last 3 weeks. Not in time for me to win my playoff, my fantasy matchup, but probably in time to do some damage to you this week.
Yeah, of course, go figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Well, like I said, if you're a Lions fan this week, though, it's a good week for the Lions. We were mentioning that yesterday. Lions all over the Ravens. I've never seen. We were talking about this yesterday. How Lamar Jackson would dominate like that, 7 sacks, and even I know like Arnold got another pass interference call, but overall, the defense did a really good job of containing Baltimore with the fumble there, and they were able to contain Derrick Henry, 225 yards on the ground. Good stuff yesterday from the Lions, or Monday rather. So,
yeah, I know that a lot of people are turning their attention to the Lions, and I don't blame them. I guess.
Or Michigan football, or Michigan State football, or whomever.
Michigan State basketball, or whatever. I don't know. None of that stuff appeals to me as much as baseball, but it's tough. I hand it to any Tigers fans who are still sitting here watching and holding out hope, right? Like, yeah, the Wings preseason started yesterday.
Yeah, they played the
But,
Blackhawks, I believe. Yeah,
some
so
of the Pistons will probably get going soon too.
yeah, Pistons. Yeah, Pistons start in a few weeks. So preseason wise or training camp. So there you go.
So let's see. This would be 8 straight losses for the Tigers, and yeah, I mean, if they don't win today, the division's basically out of question, right? Like
Yeah,
even if they win tomorrow, Cleveland will have the
season
tiebreaker.
yeah,
So then
tiebreaker.
you would have to win more games than them over the final 3 games of the season. But I don't know.
Yeah,
They just look like they're just in a trance, right? Like nobody can believe what's happening and they can't snap out of it. I was hoping, I was joking that almost like when you throw up, when you're sick and like you feel sick, you're holding it back and you're trying not to do it, and then you finally do let go, and then you feel like way better afterward. I was hoping that would like the Tigers have been pukey for like the last 3 weeks and finally lost the division, and now they can come out and play free and easy. But I guess it just doesn't matter.
yeah,
And that's a changeup from Trevin Michael to get AJ Ewing out.
yeah. That was a
It's
nice pitch
interesting.
there.
I didn't even know he had a changeup.
Yeah, me neither. It's good fade action on that pitch too.
I guess we're supposed to know these types of things. I just thought he always threw.
Well, like it almost like the way the kind of touch you put on that there.
You know, I you know
Maybe it's a pitch he's been working on.
I don't. I mean, he's maybe he's 27. It's.
Hmm.
I thought it was always like a downer or breaking ball, but
I'm with you. My order has been Tigers. It's been Tigers really. Well, I grew up as a Piston. Like Pistons were on all the time in our house growing up, and the same thing with Tigers. But originally, when the Pistons won the titles, Tigers were always there. Baseball was the sport I played, but it was always baseball and everything else. As far as like being a dedicated Lions fan or anything like that, it's always been baseball.
the Red Sox are winning 4-0 in the 7th inning over the Blue Jays. So the Red Sox are pulling away from the Tigers too. And if the Blue Jays keep winning, are the Mariners even playing tonight? The Mariners play the Rockies. All right, well, so
Yeah. I grew up watching a lot of hockey too. I watched a lot of Hockey Night in Canada. I watched a lot of Maple Leafs, Wings.
yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like hockey had like a moment
Nice.
in the late 80s, early 90s when it was it was on ESPN. The NHL hockey game came out for EA, and
It's a
those of us who
really good game. Yeah, it's a really good game.
it was super fun, and it was. I mean, it wasn't the first hockey game. I remember ice hockey from Nintendo, where you had the 4 different players. You had
Yeah,
the
the
chubby
size,
guy, the skinny guy.
Fat guy.
That was a fun game, and you could put in the secret code to make the puck bounce all over the ice. See, there's the sweeper that I remember from Trevor Michael. But yeah, that just it was so fun that you would play and you'd end up learning. We were just talking last night, just remembering who we played in the NHL '94 or whatever, and
And the Vancouver Canucks. That's how I remember the
yeah.
Vancouver Canucks. Cliff.
Yeah, we were able to remember players on all these teams because the game was so fun that you could
Yeah.
remember Jeff Courtnall and Cliff Ronning and and Trevor Linden.
Kurt
But,
McLean.
yeah, and then of course, like when I was a teenager, the Red Wings were just absolutely enormous. Like it was the biggest thing. People would go down to Joe Louis Arena for Joe Vision when they were playing on the road.
Oh, there it is. Nice
Another
pitch.
sweeper. Good job, Michael. Clean inning there. Get the mud or the Seawolves bats back
It
up.
looks like there's another pitcher coming in for Binghamton. So
Maybe they can just get lucky and one of these guys has an off night, and we'll see. But yeah, just the Red Wings were so big and they kept losing, and they finally broke through, and the whole town,
oh yeah, they lost it. I remember the night they won. I went down Telegraph Road, and it was beeping, and people were like those flags. This is when those flags came on the cars for the first time, and people everywhere had them, and then people were selling shirts. The '97 squad. I remember getting a shirt off one of those championship shirts that immediately were out there, and it was like this weight. The big weight was lifted after not winning a title since like the '50s, I believe, at that point. So yeah, it was it was a fun time to be a Red Wing fan, watching the transition from Tim Shovelday or Glenn Hanlon to Tim Shovelday, Shovelday to Osgood, then Mike Vernon, and the constant wing backups, Vincent Riendo, Greg Millen. Then you had the Balasenza years and year, if you will, Bill Ranford. It was like this. We had this affinity for old, washed-up backups for some of their starters. And then Curtis Joseph, who Cujo, which never really took here. So
TJ Shook.
Yeah.
Let's see if he is. Ben Malgeri's up. Yeah, they don't really have a. I was just thinking. I don't think they would. They could bring in Alfonso or Soretti. I guess they do have a couple left-handed hitters, but
DJ Shook is 27 years old, by the way. So he spent some time, barely any time. I mean, he's bounced back for this is a guy who used to be in the Brewer system. 50 innings this year, 43 hits, 18, only allowed 13 earned runs, 56 strikeouts. Opponents are batting just 231 against him.
Has seen some time in AAA, but not a ton. Looks like he's kind of been a AA lifer.
Yeah.
TJ Shook, born May 29th, 1998. Let's see when Trevin Michael was born. Trevin Michael was born September 15th, 1997. Trevin Michael just turned 28. So we had a 28-year-old reliever going against a 27-year-old reliever.
So the bottom here, 7 stretch time.
Yeah, one last time this year.
Yeah. See what Erie can do here. Those Erie football jerseys, I really like those, by the way.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah.
A lot of cool stuff in the store. The Dead Wings era. Yeah.
Yeah. The Winnipeg Jets team, too. Steve Solani. You had, what was it? Yeah, I'm trying to think of Winnipeg then. Eddie Olczyk was
Olczyk, yeah.
Yeah, Olczyk, yeah.
We've got Ben Malgeri up here. Malgeri, of course, had the big hit of the night, 1 for 2 with the 2-run two RBI single and a strikeout. But
Graham's sticking with his guys too. He hasn't pitched in anybody or anything. And Shook with the 80s mustache there, so. See, Malgeri can get another hit here.
that would be a nice way to start it.
Yes, Connor. You know what? I just found that out last year, Tur Ferguson, that Connor McDavid was an Erie Otter. Just found that out recently. I drove by when I was walking up from the arena one day. I was looking up like, oh crap, Connor McDavid. Yeah, the Erie Otters have some really the Erie Otters have some really good. Their fan base is a rapid one too. They're a talented team. Malgeri with a single to right that will help out their second hit on the day. And he and Lorenzo are the only ones with multiple hits so far. Although, actually, correction, outside of Peck, they're the ones that have hit so far in the lineup for the Seawolves. No, but I was saying the Otters have a very good fan base out there. They love their hockey. The arena right next door to UPMC ball field. So, get a chance to check out an Otters game. I was just at the Bayhawks.
I think you Otter.
Good.
That's where they have the celebration. Oh, that hit him. Apparently, it did not hit him.
No.
I thought that hit him. Here we go, Mendoza.
Let's see. Did it hit him? Let's see here. Show the replay.
He didn't seem.
Ooh,
no, he just got out of the way in the last second. Wouldn't hate a little
Roger Dorn action.
Just you bring the tying run to the plate with the top of the order up. That's not a bad idea. TJ Shook out there.
Yeah.
Tigers go down 1-2-3. Oh no, Riley Green got a hit. So far tonight, the Tigers have 5 hits. No walks, 6 strikeouts. Oh wait, no, 2 walks. Green and Perez have both walked, only 5 strikeouts. So they've had more runners on base than Cleveland. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is a Cleveland team that is surging toward an epic finish despite having a negative run differential, and the Tigers are collapsing in a way that nobody's ever seen before despite having a plus 70 run differential. So it's just fate. Stupid, dumb fate. Just decided we're living in a simulation. Last year it was a Tigers fan simulation. This year it's a Cleveland fan simulation.
I'll be right back. I'll let the dog in.
All right. So yeah, we got Mendoza. See if he can get on base here. Like we said, you get bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Max Clark, or and then after that you've got John Peck and you've got Kevin McGonigal and you've got Josue Briseño. This is the time to do it. This is action time. So sorry, I'm getting texts from people as we're recording. Well, there we go. Here we go. Little bouncer. Look, he beats the shift. Oh, Ben Malgeri running in his face. Nobody there to cover. Smart. And you hope that, Mendoza moves up to second. That's big. 2 men in scoring position, nobody out. This is with your 4 best hitters coming up. This is nice. This is what we need. Oh, your feed is ahead? Maybe Raj has it behind. I'll have to see if it's live. Because we got Max Clark up here with a mound visit coming. Sorry for the dead air. I'm getting texts, like I said. 10 seconds. Oh, Bally's live app. I wonder, I'll let Raj know when he gets back and we'll see. Because that's, we don't want to be telling you yesterday's news. And so, Raj, Steven is saying that his feed is like 10 seconds ahead of ours. It's the Bally's live feed, he said.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I didn't know if maybe yours had just. Did you see what happened?
No, I missed it.
Oh, Mendoza with a single just past the diving shortstop, and it was actually the third baseman. He was shifted over, and Malgeri noticed that nobody was at third, so he ran over there, and Mendoza followed to second. So men on second and third, nobody out. And Max Clark up.
Okay, rally towel out there.
We like to rally.
There we go, rally towel up there.
I used to like getting food at rallies.
Yeah, rallies is not good anymore.
It's Checkers now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it still rallies?
Depends on some of them I've seen as Checkers.
But I don't know if the Bally's live app is Pony fans sitting back down again. Yeah, those are. Yeah, I mean, those are not just the fans. That's the front office there in Binghamton.
That's the entire front office. Yeah.
Yeah. So Max Clark,
Oof.
biggest bet. Oh, he was going for the downs there. That was the 3-run homer swing.
Yeah.
You don't normally see him get that off balance.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, this is Max Clark. One thing we've learned about him in the last few years is he's a very heady baseball player, and he's the sort of guy who, in most situations, is going to make sure, no matter what, he's going to make sure one of these runs gets in. I don't know if it's a ground ball in the infield, it's a sac fly. He's done that consistently. I'm not going to guarantee it, right? But like, he is that type of baseball player. He's kind of a Cleveland baseball player.
Yeah, kind of player you like. Yeah, exactly. Works the bats, doesn't strike out. Never mind.
Yeah, called out on strikes. That's the third strikeout looking for Max Clark in the last 2 days. Let's see what the pitch looks like before we get too exercised. But I mean,
Absolutely brutal.
After I just talked him up about making the right place. Yeah, there's a sickness. It's spreading throughout the system. Okay, so just right down the middle. All right. That was so now we got John Peck. Yeah, it looked like it had a little cut to it, right? But still, you got to swing, man. This is the championship game. There's not one more game this season. That may be Max Clark's final at bat of the year, and it left the bat on shoulder. But all right, John Peck.
Oh, I'm shook. I mean, what the hell, dude? Just get this guy ready. Who is this guy? I'm not saying he's a bum or anything, but come
It's
on.
91, right down the middle, late.
I,
You know,
are they that shocked up from the velocity change?
maybe it's a slightly different angle. It's a different look. There might be a movement to it that,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean it's 95 there. So
You can amp it up a little bit.
yeah, just throwing it right past him. Strikeouts, strikes right down the middle.
Probably cut her then, I would assume.
I mean that one didn't look. Yeah, I don't know. It looked like he
I
had.
was talking about the one that 91
Oh,
was talking about. Yeah.
yeah, that might be a cut, like a real cut fastball, not like the
Yeah.
sliders that people call cutters now.
Yeah.
A lot of guys wear the double ear helmets. I don't think all of them do.
For
Peck
a while,
only has one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. It protects the side that helps him the most. So hey, I mean, I'm all for it.
so yeah, it looks like he does have. No, so they have double ear flaps, but the chin protector on one side now. Yeah, yeah, and that may be like they don't want to take any chances with anybody getting hit in the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, we regret to inform you that this is going very much like the Tigers.
Coño, tu puta madre me parió. Joder. Well, at least McGonagall doesn't get a golden sombrero. Jeez.
Well, yeah, it doesn't make me feel a whole lot better though. That
Yeah. Sorry, folks. I'm between the fatigue and everything. I'm just frustrated right now. Just watching all this crap baseball. It's
yep.
yeah. It's a young team. I get it. You know. You can't win. You can't win them all.
Yeah, I mean that sure feels like their last best chance, right? You've got 6 outs remaining. You have Briseño, Holton, Lorenzo up next, and then after that, it's Malgeri and Mendoza again?
Yeah.
Am I missing somebody? So I mean, they need to get some guys on to get back to the top of the lineup. But today, it's been the bottom of the lineup doing the only damage. Oh, Myers, I forgot about Myers. So yeah, it could end with.
We get sniped here by some random Binghamton fan.
Who is? Oh,
Yeah.
Josh Staples.
Yeah. Staples.
Well, your team's playing well.
Yeah. It's a good team, man. I can't hate on them.
Yeah, and
They can't win them all.
let's see. So I feel bad that I'm consistently pointing out Kevin McGonigal not getting the job done, but he keeps coming up in these key situations.
I'll be joining. We'll be joining the Gem City Sports Podcast now with Isaac.
Oh, you're doing that after?
Yeah. He asked me to come back. Dude,
Nice.
So my night is far from over. He's now the director of athletic communications and creative content over at Gannon University over there in Erie.
Oh, he's at Gannon?
Yeah, he's at Gannon. Yeah. So.
Not much good happens to Binghamton. Yeah, you got the bathtub donkeys.
Yeah. No, hey Josh. I mean, look, Binghamton won 90 games for a reason. They're the Mets have done a very good job developing everybody, and
The pitching, we can't argue about this pitching, man.
Yeah. I like what Dookie Pickle said. Wolf indeed, my friend. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to do something quick. Let's see, as Michael comes back for yet another inning too.
Yeah. Well, they've been using him for 2-3 innings in this postseason, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's a nice little two-seamer there.
Yeah, Ryan in action there. It looks like he's got. Whoa, Myers like get out of the way, McGonagall. I got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, to go in the Erie down 1-0 and to be able to do what they're doing right now is impressive.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, what did they say when Erie won. They were the first team in a while to have
Do
come
that.
back from down one, to do that. And so this would be impressive for sure.
Tip of the cap to them. But we have 6 outs to figure out if that's going to be the case or not. So
John Verberg talking about Sears being the best pitching prospect in the Tiger system with Salcedo not far behind. I
agree
can
with that.
see it. Yep. Tigers have to win this game. It sure would be nice if they would, but have they even threatened? It's okay. Let's see what do we have here. You've got Zach McKinstry hit by a pitch with Dingler up, so maybe the Tigers can do something. Here's Chris Suero, public enemy number 1 after his home run. Although Jacob Reimer was the one who got all the runs last night and had the home run to put him ahead today, so maybe Suero is public enemy number 2.
He's up there. Oh, that's a nice swing. A nice pitch there.
Yeah, that's this is what Michael can do when he's not. I mean, that was the pitch he gave up a home run on, except it was better executed in a better location.
Yeah.
And Suero. Oh, so that was he went.
Yeah. Good pitch.
Yeah, we were speculating. They're bringing the ABS to the big leagues, which we like. Wondering how long before they bring the check swing challenge.
Yeah. Also, when they're going to bring ABS to the Erie or Double A. I don't understand how Double A does not.
Yeah, you would think if it's going to be in the big leagues, then you'd think that they would add it to High A and Double A. But and we, they all have the data. They just haven't made it public for whatever reason.
Yeah. They use the Hawkeye system in Double A.
So Dingler strikes out swinging after getting ahead. So he was up 3-1, foul strikeout. Now I got Andy Ibanez in against Tim Herron.
How much more we got to lose?
Yeah, how much you want us to lose?
Been losing for 20 years.
With, JT Schwartz for the single.
Yeah.
So Andy Ibanez replaces Trey Sweeney. I guess Ibanez will be playing short. Maybe they'll put in Baez. Is that that's Silva?
Silva, yeah, I think it's Silva, yeah.
Derek Silva. So yeah, just hanging out here, watching our lives fritter away as the teams we follow and care about can't get the job done. The one thing I hate, right, is when people equate not getting it done with not trying or not wanting it, right? Like,
Or they're not leaders, or they're lazy. Like there's a lot of yesterday. There's a lot of
again, it's my theory that the more complex and disastrous and multifaceted things are, the easier the solution is to people to say what was wrong. Like, oh, they don't have leaders. That they need to fire the coach. This is because they didn't make trades at the deadline. Like it's there's so much more that goes and leadership is a real thing, right? Like I'm not dismissing that. And maybe the Tigers do need some influence or influx of somebody like that can really push them, but that's not why they're losing, right? Like they're losing because they're not hitting when they need to hit and they're not pitching when they need to pitch. It's pretty simple. And why that's happening, I don't know. But sometimes it's just it's the thing, right? It's a team-wide manifestation of what Winslow Perez has when he's trying to be an infielder.
yeah.
You can't, you get it in your head, and suddenly you can't make a 40-foot throw.
What really pissed me off yesterday, and it set me in a bad mood yesterday, and Chris can attest to it, was I posted how Riley Green set a new club record for most home runs hit by a draft pick by the Tigers. Who cares? Stupid. Doesn't matter. It does matter. Yep. And if you can hit a baseball at 95 miles an hour, you can make a living. I don't know what they're going to do, Mitchell, but it just pissed me off how people were handling it last night. Like it was just like Chris Hill's not spending money. Look, he might not be spending money, but people like the rolling in the grave, all this
they spent plenty last last year, and that I'm sure they'll spend about the same this year. It was.
And Cleveland gave up at the deadline. They didn't do anything at the deadline. That's the thing. Like
this is the
that's the
second year. Cleveland gave up like twice. They traded people at the deadline, and then they just cut Carlos Santana. Right? Like they weren't expecting this, and it just happened. So I don't know. It's baseball has gotten very, very weird these last 2 years. Two different teams from the AL Central who gave up, who sold at the deadline, and suddenly went on ridiculous runs. And Cleveland's more ridiculous than the Tigers is last year. Like it really is, because they're winning more than the Tigers were, and the Tigers are losing more than Minnesota was.
And they lost 2 players due to gambling issues.
Yes.
Their best,
their closer and the starter, and they had a 10-game losing streak earlier this year. I don't know if people remember that. So,
yeah. As far as and look what the Mets did. And you mentioned this yesterday. It was a great point by you. The Mets did everything right at the trade deadline. They won the trade deadline, and they are having a hard time qualifying for the postseason.
Yeah, they had a huge comeback win yesterday to get back in the postseason. I'm looking right now; they are down 5-0 to the Cubs as we speak, and I don't know how the Reds are doing or the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks; those are the other two teams chasing them. The Reds are down 2-1 to the Pirates. That's tough. Was it a Skeens start? Hunter Green. It must have been. Yeah, Skeens. Okay, that'll do it. 6 innings, 4 hits, no strikeouts. So anyway, still big moment here in Erie. Eric Silva in with 2 men on. Needless to say, need to get an out here. Can't give up more runs. And it's been an interesting year for Eric Silva, who they acquired from the Giants for Mark Canha last year. And Silva had been, he's relatively young. I think he's only 22, maybe 23 now. The high schooler who was like almost immediately moved to the bullpen, which you don't see very often. And but the Tigers seem to have moved him back to starting, although obviously he's coming in as a reliever here. But he was always a guy with he had 4 or 5 pitches. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I can see what has already happened, but with his career, I mean.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he was supposed to start. We all thought he was going to start the year in Erie, and then he was injured, I believe, and then he was at West Michigan for a little while.
Yep.
Longer than I think people expected him to be.
So they brought in Jahmai Jones instead of Parker Meadows, and Cleveland countered with Hunter Gaddis against Jahmai Jones. So this is what happened. AJ Hinch's, the mixing and matching and the playing that game. Nice strikeout for Eric Silva to end the inning.
There's some swing back action to that too.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? That was a nice pitch.
So the mixing and matching, it's a lot easier to do when you've got the lead. When you're behind, suddenly you're chasing matchups, and Cleveland can counter. And so now you've got Hunter Gaddis versus Jahmai Jones in a huge situation, and that's not great.
Oh, well, we're going to see a former old friend here, Carlos Guzman, coming in for Binghamton.
Carlos Guzman, wow.
Yeah, former Connecticut Tiger, former Erie Seawolf.
Yeah, he was up for the playoffs at the very end of that one year, right?
Yeah, he was.
2022. Yeah. And then he was traded straight up for Zach McKinstry. So he was in the Cubs system. I don't know what he's done since then.
He went to the Mets right after 2023. He was signed by the Mets. And or I think let me see if it was traded or not. No, he was signed as a free agent, I believe.
He was an international signing who started off as a shortstop, and
he was. Remember, he was I remember did really well at short season ball, and that's when he got on people's radar for Binghamton.
Yeah, there was one of the guys from Baseball Prospectus, I think, had him with like a 70 grade changeup.
Yeah.
I don't think it was ever quite that good, but sometimes you get out ahead of your skis, you see something that's good. Where is he? I'm trying to see.
So
he already said what he did, but
he pitched at West Michigan that year, his last year in West Michigan, as a starter. He was primarily used as a starter. Now he's been out of the bullpen. This year with Binghamton, 42 innings, 24 hits allowed, 14 earned runs, just 4 home runs, 49 strikeouts, and holding guys to a 163 average. So
163, wow.
Yeah.
And Jahmai Jones struck out swinging. So still 3-1 heading into the bottom of the 7th. Tigers have 6 outs to not lose their 8th straight game. I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how hard Guzman is throwing, or if that changeup is working. Might be a fun arm for the Mets dev system. But Yeah, Briseño, you like if he's got a pedestrian fastball, I might like his chances, but I don't know. Double A has been a challenge for Briseño. As we said, some of that is probably catching damn near every day, but so
It's been an adjustment for him.
95, yeah.
And he spent some time in AAA too. So this is a guy, 27 years old. I think what Binghamton is doing is kind of what Erie is doing, like taking a lot of veterans back there in the back of the bullpen. He's definitely a different windup too.
And Briseño, this is a rough one.
Boy, yeah.
Strikes out swinging. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts tonight.
Looks like Wash is warming up for the bullpen for Erie.
McGonigal 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Clark 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Not going to win with those guys doing that.
Yeah.
Peck 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. So the top 4, 1 for 16 with 9 strikeouts.
I don't know. Top rail. Nice fastball there from Guzman.
So they need the heroes to come through tonight. Holton, Lorenzo, Myers, Malgeri, Mendoza.
Let's see here. That looks like a cutter or something. Maybe like get me over curve.
It's about that time that I'd normally head to the car. Well, don't give up hope just yet. This is we still do have those guys at the top of the lineup. I think get back around to it. And as we said, the bottom of the lineup has done the damage today. And Erie has been a good team all year because they've got guys who can do that. There's no reason that you can't get Holton Lorenzo on and Myers hits a 3-run homer. It's probably unlikely, but I could see it happening.
Totally feasible. Boston's up 7-0.
Over the Blue Jays, right? Yeah, so Boston keeps winning, so that's gonna make it tougher on the Tigers, obviously. Basically, now you're just hoping that Houston keeps losing. Houston crashes harder than you. I don't like their chances of that happening with Hunter Brown on the mound, but the Tigers keep losing with Tarek Skubal on the mound, so who knows?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but I don't know. This is a lineup that can do that with one swing, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen right now. It's
Yeah.
It's kind of redemption. This is revenge for Guzman right here.
Yeah, that's probably he may be feeling a little fun about that, but
Yeah. That's true. Let's see if it puts a ball in play here. Yeah, grounded to second.
well, yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Maybe they put it in play. All right, we got Lorenzo. Lorenzo's perfect on the day, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and a walk. See if maybe he can put one over the fence.
Yeah. That'd be nice. That'd be a good way to end the day. By the way, so just because this is our last game of the year doesn't mean the coverage is going to end for us. So we have a quarter century rosters. There's more content. So if you're a Patreon person that's paying for it, we got more content. Again, thank you for giving us any donations if you have or anything. It's been really appreciated. That made that trip yesterday possible. And so there's going to be more content coming. So just heads up. I mean, I might need a day off. I might need a day off after this.
Yeah, well, we're gonna take some time off. I mean, it's the end of the season, and the Tigers are killing everybody's vibe.
They're shitting the bed. Pardon my language, but they're shitting the bed, and it's absolutely brutal. This is absolutely horrendous to watch, ladies and gentlemen. I literally, you can hear my voice. Like, I'm just, yeah. There it is.
So it's a ground out. So now 3 more outs for Erie. And it's
Hell of a season.
Myers, Malgeri, Mendoza up in the 9th with Clark, Peck, McGonigal to follow if anybody gets on base. But it's looking bleak. You never know. Funny things happen when pitchers get tight. But boy, these Binghamton pitchers have really looked poised this series. Apart from game 1 when they Erie just crushed them. But been really good pitching since then. You could hear
Yeah.
Roger's wife talking to the dog in the background.
Somebody was saying there's going to be changes. Like there's you're not free falling this bad without some consequences in the organization. The organization has not changed for the most part outside of like, but I think there's going to have to be some changes.
Well, I mean, but what? So what do you change? Do you fire a hitting coach or two? Do you fire? You're not going to fire Chris Fetter. Are you going to fire AJ Hinch because the
No, I don't think it's
clubhouse died?
no. I don't think
But
it's anything like that. I think it's like the eternal, like some of the, maybe it's whomever's getting the minor league pitchers.
yeah, I mean,
It could be a
well,
couple things. Oh, man.
Guash comes in and Wyatt Young immediately with a leadoff double.
Come on. All right. Well. Anyway, so what I was saying is that maybe there's some changes eternally. Not, like it's not.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, obviously, yeah, they need something needs to happen. Oh, Chris Myers, he tried what he does. He came very close. I'll give him kudos on that. He's always making the diving catches out there. That lets you know that he didn't glove it. That kind of lets you know the way things are going, right?
Yeah. Good attempt. Yeah, you know what, Mitchell. I think there's something to be said about that. I think they need to stop acting like the smartest men in the room. There's a lot of like I
Okay,
said.
so here's the thing, and I'm not calling you out on this, Mitch, because a lot of people say that. But what does that mean? What do you mean by stop acting like the smartest men in the room? Like what?
I think like with the trades, for example, what they want in trades and the prospect value, maybe that's what I was thinking. He was going with that.
I mean, but everybody makes trades. Everybody thinks that they can make bad players better. Everybody that's what every team does. I guess if you mean that like not making the obvious trade or oh, Clark slips a little bit. Oh, geez.
Oh, come on.
Oh boy. That's bad news. Max Clark misread that and then slipped it. No, like I said, it just Dingler dropped the ball too. 2 men on, nobody out. Cleveland, Dingler dropped the ball. So yeah, it's just it's I don't know. Like they need to make better decisions. I don't know if I mean everybody I think figures that they're the smartest guys in the room, right? The decisions you're making as a baseball executive are the right ones. They just need to they need to change their process, right? Whatever happened this year. And again, like it's I don't know, man. Like the seasons are so odd. Had the Tigers gone on this, crazy losing streak in May, everybody would freak out. And then had they gone on to win 86 games or whatever, it'd be like, oh, that's a solid season, right? What happens when you have a great 5 months and then you completely fall apart? I don't know. But it's a results based business, so you do think somebody has to pay for a collapse like this. But
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, it just becomes kind of you're a sacrificial lamb, right? Like, hey, you didn't actually do anything wrong. It's not your fault that the hitters stopped hitting and the pitchers stopped pitching, but somebody's got to go. So.
Yeah, no, and Mitchell, that's what I think that you're going with it. Like they're, and I understand both sides of the coin here, but I think, like I said, there has to be some sort of development change in some ways of like getting your pitching any better. Yeah.
I mean the
health doesn't help either.
Yeah, but we know a lot of people were like, hey, why didn't they trade this player and this player? We've heard that they did try. They tried to trade some of these players, and the other teams did not want them, right? Like, it's what could you do? Do you trade Briseño for David Bednar? I mean, that I would have considered that if Lorenzo weren't having such a rough season. But I don't know. Does David Bednar change the outcome of your season? Does getting Eugenio Suarez change the outcome of your season? Maybe. I don't know. Getting another bat probably would have helped with all the strikeouts we've seen. And they've got a run down here. That's big.
Yeah.
Just get them. Get them. You did not want to. What are they doing? You did not. Now they've got 2 men on second, third now probably. Yeah. So now 2 men in scoring position. But Anyway, no, like I said, and Mitch, I'm not trying to, again, not trying to pick on you. I hear that all the time. Like, oh, they think they're the smartest men in the room, and I just feel like every single GM thinks that, right? That's how you become a GM. Like, I'm making the right moves here, but I agree. Like, sometimes the right move is the most obvious one. It's just sign Alex Bregman, right? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they continue. I do hope that Scott Harris learns a lot from this trade deadline. I almost feel like he doesn't know how to be aggressive and buy. It's like he's better off selling and picking off little pieces from other people that he thinks he can improve. And it's just tough out there. But so they intentionally walked the bases loaded here. And yeah, Richard that's Jacob Reimer. So he got bases loaded for is it DeAndre Smith? Yeah, DeAndre Smith.
By the way, somebody's trying to blame the Trump dance. That since they've done the Trump
Well,
dance.
I've seen that a bunch of times. So.
Good Lord, man, it's just a dance.
It's I don't know what happened to the bone saw, but no, there you go.
This team overachieved too. There's a lot of that too. This team overachieved.
Single right up the middle, and so now it's 7-2, and it's all over but the crying. Unfortunately, yep. Oh, Binghamton, they're going nuts out there by the dugout. They deserve it. They played really well. Erie did not. Erie couldn't get it done when they needed to. And now let's see. I'm going to get that one last highlight here, and that should do it for the highlight tonight, unless there's an epic generational comeback in the bottom of the ninth. It doesn't seem likely now, does it? No, and things are going on in Detroit too, right? Or Cleveland?
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention. It's now sack fly 8-2. What's happening in Detroit? No. All right. Well, I can't put that up then. I'm trying. Yep. Yankees fan that grew up in Binghamton and live here. Let's go. Since NLB. I typed in NLB on my computer. Tigers game. It's still 3-1. Is that? Or is it?
I'm looking. That's what I'm looking right now.
Bases loaded with one out. Yeah. And
look, I don't want to say the organization's falling apart. Binghamton's a fucking good team. There we go.
And yeah, West Michigan had one of the greatest minor league seasons of all time, and Lakeland won a title. Erie is in the championship game for the fourth time in a row. The organization is fine. The organization is good. They're in the right direction. They've got a lot of young talent in the organization. Everything is just going wrong right now, and it hurts and it feels bad. But the organization's in the right hands, I think. I keep seeing these people saying like, "Oh, Harris has to get fired for that." That's just Detroit Lions mentality. It's the old Detroit Lions mentality of, oh, like we were headed for the playoffs and it fell apart. Somebody's got to pay. It's got to be the GM. Like what? This is the GM who helped them build a playoff team last year, and they were.
I was getting text messages last night from people. Harris needs to be fired. What the hell is wrong with you? This team lost 93 games 2 years ago. You're going to tell me he needs to get fired? What the hell? Seriously. Look, the Tigers have played over their head all season long. Okay? They have done what they've done. This is epic collapse. Don't get me wrong. Changes have to be made. But you're going to tell me that Harris has to get fired? You want to go back to Avila baseball? Be my guest.
Let's get Rod Gard to hire back.
Yeah.
So what is going on in the game right now?
Good Lord. I'm sick of just.
So Will
what?
Vest.
What does that even mean? Like what? Like what are we doing here? bring back like, oh, he needs to be fired. You want to go back to Avila? Go. You want to be irrelevant? Go for it. You want to have Donald Lugo be back to your third baseman? Go for it. Get out of here. I'm sick of like just it doesn't matter. They suck. Like no, Steven, you're right. He did do a lot of things, but people don't want to see that. They don't give a crap. He cares more about winning in the minors than he cares about the majors. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, okay. Stupid.
I know. So I'm looking at what happened in this game, in the Tigers game. I mean, other people are watching for sure. So you have Rafael Montero comes in, walk, single, and then, as they said, drop, foul, pop error by Dylan Dingler, then another walk. So Montero, that's the smartest guy in the room move, right? Where they take a guy who's been bad and think they can make him less bad. And sometimes it is, sometimes not so much. But you got Will Vest in there, got a fly out from Kwan, a strikeout from Valera, and now he's got Jose Ramirez. So what do? You give up a single to Jose Ramirez. A two-run score as a double. So, and there's a pop-out, though, for that's a big out there in Erie. All right, down to our final 3 outs. 14 hits for Binghamton.
I think I'm done. I'm done with people like with baseball. Like I'm trying my hardest to be rational, but I'm just sick of that like narrative that Harris needs to be fired. You want to listen to 97.1 because that's a lot of that getting from. I expect winning baseball. Okay, they went this collapse. Somebody's got to pay for this collapse. It ain't certainly going to be Harris though.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and you got Evan Petzel, Jemai Jones in right field, Rafael Montero in a key spot. Neither move worked out for the Tigers in the 7th inning. I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I mean that's what we say. Like they're at the point where everybody is trying to do way too much, and none of it's working. And so Hinch is trying things he hasn't done all year long. And it's obvious like everybody is just panicking like crazy. And I don't know how you get out of this. This is, I mean, like I don't want to put this on AJ Hinch at all, right? Because the players aren't performing, but like, you are the leader of the team, right? It's at some point you got to figure out how to help these guys. But those guys need to perform when they get the chances, and they haven't. Obviously, like 1 run again tonight. How many runs have they scored against Cleveland this year? It's probably like 7 in 7 games, right? Let me look.
Yeah, I'm on the Criminal Minds on Pluto. That's a good idea, Steven.
What is that? Pluto's streaming it. I'm like, they have one set on Pluto? That's crazy. There aren't even criminals there. Let's see.
At this point, Evan's trolling the Tigers.
Yeah, well, I mean, like again, I think that's how he just feels like the press should be adversarial to the team, and feels like they didn't do any of the right moves. And Bert Campaneris kind of looks like Keegan-Michael Key.
He does.
Anyway, let's see, Tigers. But that's again, like I said, that these are moves that Hinch has been making that don't make a whole lot of sense. The one we talked about the other day, bringing in Finnegan to face Kwan instead of Herder or something like that. Like, I don't know. There may be no good answer to facing Stephen Kwan, but it's just something that he hasn't done all year. And then when you start doing something different, it smacks of desperation, which I get, right? They are desperate, and it shows, and it's not working.
Paul Sporter from Fangraphs said this, and because he's from the area, he said, "No, I know logically I shouldn't be this angry, and yet."
Yeah, about the
Tigers. Yeah.
No, I mean, listen. There's no explaining this. There's no explaining. It's arguably the worst collapse in sports history. They have to own it. They have to own it and say, it was not nearly good enough. And they do. Maybe they need to consider moving some of this young core, right? If they can. Like I don't. Oh, Chris Myers. No, they played him perfectly. Ground out to third and 1 out. Erie is 2 outs away from falling in the title.
Yeah.
Game.
And kudos again. Great season by Erie.
Yeah. Again, we like given the number of injuries they had, particularly on the pitching staff and the bullpen guys who departed. It's amazing they made it this far. they really held off Akron in the first half, right? Akron was nipping at their heels the entire time, and then second half came back with a monster series against Altoona to take the regular season on the last day of the year, and then hey, Ben Malgeri with a double. All right, and then
So they're here the night too. There you go.
again, the bottom of the order showed up.
Yeah.
Malgeri's 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Mendoza with a hit. Lorenzo 2 for 3 with a walk.
Yeah.
So that's your 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters have 6 of your 7 hits. The top 4 hitters, 1 for 16 with 9 strikeouts. So
Yeah.
But thanks for watching with us. Sorry that we couldn't bring them good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Richard. Yeah, it is a huge game. Astros at Oakland. It's pretty dumb to have to be rooting for the Astros to lose after. But that's all you have left right now. You want the Tigers to at least make the playoffs, just so it doesn't feel like the season was a total loss, right? But I don't know. I remember back in 2003 thinking that the Tigers. I was like, if you're going to be this bad, you might as well set the record. And then they won, 5 of the last 6 games?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm sure there are a lot of fans out there that are like, I don't even want them to make the playoffs.
Deadly Ninja Bees.
Get it over with. I'm tired of
Yeah. We did have a great year. And you know what? Look, R1J4, this is what he said here. He said, I really enjoyed what Wonder Boy is going to be a great year. Isaiah Thomas, he said that improved and won back-to-back championships. Look, this is an organization that is set up for future success, but it is brutal to watch this. Not Erie, obviously, but the Tigers right now is like absolutely brutal.
It's like we're really living in the 5 stages of grief, right? Like there's a lot of there was bargaining going on, and we're almost, some people are reaching the stage of acceptance. Yeah, it's like, well, I guess this is just the way it's going to be. It's going to be the world's the worst collapse in sports history, but.
There's no logic. There's logic. You can't explain this logically. There's no way you can explain this. There's nothing. Last year, when we did the show last year, or doing shows, we were like, what is that? We had no way. Yeah. Go ahead.
And just you remember how giddy everyone was and how amazing it was and how magical it felt. It felt like one of those things that only happens in sports. Well, the Twins were on the other side of that, and they were dumbfounded. And I'm sure our buddies in Cleveland are just, of course, this always happens in Cleveland, but they got to be going out of their minds, right?
I don't want to hear Cleveland fans. I hate when Cleveland fans are like, we get all the bad luck. No, you do not. You do not get any of the bad luck, okay? I don't want to hear that crap anymore. I'm tired of that. That narrative is bullshit. 100% bullshit. You had your native guy, LeBron James, stay behind and win you a championship, okay? You've had the Browns, Modell screwed you guys so bad, you got the Browns back quickly, although they've had 25 quarterbacks since then. The Guardians have done this. Like, they've broken records like this. They've done this twice with their winning in pitching. It is, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't. And you get back-to-back picks when you guys lost LeBron James. You had a chance to rebuild your team. I don't want to hear this. Cleveland is like this. Cleveland's a great sports town. They have great people. All that, but you have better luck. Let's just keep the faith. Richard. Yeah, I'm just. You know what? Between driving today, back and forth, I'm. You can hear it. You can hear it today. You guys can see.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
Oh, yes, It is. You're right. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not. It's frustrating. It is.
No, that's the thing. It's baseball, right? Like you're supposed to be able to just occasionally win a game, and that's all the Tigers had to do over the last 2 weeks. Just win a couple games. Go, instead of going 0 for 8, go 2 for 6, and you're still in a good spot. But they've completely spit the bit here, and it's hard to figure it out. As Carlos Mendoza strikes out on a foul tip after a lengthy at bat. Very nice. One out away. Max Clark. We'll see what happens here. Max Clark is his 5th at bat of the game. He's 0 for 4 with a strikeout. I'm going to post the final play here in a minute when we're done and congratulate the Binghamton Rumble Ponies on a terrific season. Uh-oh. Would you have some chuckle Chuckler on the field. What's going on?
Some Binghamton fan being a jackass or Erie?
Oh no, the cop.
Oh.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Stando checked with me earlier, and he's not doing too well right now with this.
No. And shout out to Ray if he's out there anywhere. He asked us a great question on the last show on Monday, and I called him Stan twice. Uh-oh.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, the front office being ejected?
Ah!
Is that really too?
And now the umpire is taking off his.
What is going?
Umpire taking off his mask.
What is going on? It's the final out of the game. Oh, Steven. He made it up. But
I'll say.
They are heading in that direction. Oh, all right.
Back to action here.
Indeed.
Max Clark, the hitter.
All right, sir. Well, Max Clark down 0-2 here. 1 strike away for Erie. And there it is. That's a pretty nice looking cutter there. And the broadcast, I think, goes away right away.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, Binghamton, Carlos Guzman getting a little bit of revenge tour there. So
yeah, we're all looking forward to see Rayner back next year. That should be fun. And we're going to see McGonigal, Clark, and Briseño in the big leagues probably next year at some point. Maybe
we'll see Clark,
at the end of the year.
AAA for sure.
Yeah, we think those guys will get to AAA, start the year, and oh, got him. That's a pretty nasty 2-seamer.
Oh, that was nice. There it is.
Yep.
And it's crazy. Oh, sorry, that's crazy.
Oh,
that's crazy. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I'm going to post it on our Twitter, and that'll be that.
Yeah.
Let me see. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry that we could not bring you a win in either of these Erie games in person or streaming, and that the Tigers also couldn't win in either of those days. Hug your loved ones, play Wordle, do what you got to do. Remember, it's just a game, and we'll keep covering the minor leagues, and hopefully this group that we saw this year win 2 titles and make it to a 3rd championship. They're going to be part of some championship level teams in the big leagues in a year or two, or maybe a little bit farther down the road. But
sorry if I'm just.
Yep.
All right. Well, again, you guys have no idea how much it means to us that it was a great season. Congratulations to the. Good night, everybody. Thank you again. Thank you for tuning in, and congratulations to the Rumble Ponies. It was a great season by them. Mets join the Tigers as they've won now 2 minor league titles. The high A team, I believe, won
Cyclones.
Cyclones won the title, and now Binghamton joins them. So great season by the Mets overall. And I'll be on with Isaac here from the Gem City Sports here in just a second. But like I said, all the extra content, it's coming in your way on our Patreon, on our website, and our YouTube. So we got quarter century teams. We're also doing a fan vote for our minor league awards. So I believe we might do this next Monday with the award. Actually, we'll do it on October 6th. We're doing Monday, October 6th. It gives enough time. Well, I don't know. We'll figure that out. Anyways, our next live stream is going to be the minor league awards. So we'll be doing best pitcher and all that. So stay tuned for that. There'll be more stuff coming out on our Twitter page and on YouTube. And if you're a Patreon member, same thing. There'll be some stuff coming out ahead of time. So our Discord, if you're in a Discord, by the way, you get a chance to vote for your Tiger Minor League Player of the Year. So we're putting that together. We have the candidates all set up and everything. Actually, you know what? Real quick, let's show everybody. You know what? Let's just show everybody this spreadsheet, shall we?
All right.
We'll leave everybody with this. It's a great season. Again, congratulations to the Ponies.
And congratulations to Erie. Like won first half, second half, went as far as they could go. Felt like they were close last night and couldn't quite get it done. And today it got away from them. But again, Binghamton held them to 2 runs, so not a whole lot you can do about that.
Oops, that's not what I want to do.
So I'm looking. Okay. So now I can open it. Yeah.
So here it is, folks. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Give it a little bit of zoom in action. So here's our player. So we're voting. We have a voting system, but here's what we're up for their awards. So best infielder, best outfielder, best hitter, best pitcher, reliever,
breakout.
player of the year, and then manager of the year. So
Mm-hmm.
there you go. That is going to be our awards, and we'll have some more coming out about that. So for myself, Chris Brown, and my entire staff over at Tiger Miley Report. Oops, that's not what I want to do. All right. Thank you for tuning in to all our stuff this week. In general, it's been a great season, and we'll talk to you next week for the podcast, for the awards, and whatever else is going on with the Tigers. As we'll see what happens. We have to turn in our postseason credentials request in this week, so it'll be interesting. See you guys later. Have a good night. Stay classy, everybody.